Alrighty, my lovelies, welcome back in for another broadcast, and happy heckin' Monday. Ladies and gentlemen, you already know what day it is. You know what game it is. We're getting back into my summer car tonight. For the first time, I think, in a couple weeks, I have to rebuild the Satsuma. The engine is still all scattered about in my garage. The chassis is all put together, so I don't have to worry about that at all. So I think what my plan of attack tonight is I'm going to start with just assessing my situation, making sure that I have the groceries that I need, that my bills are paid, and then I'm going to put the engine back together with the new parts as well. Once that's back in the Satsuma, we're going to go off and we're going to do some jobs because I need a little bit more money to buy a couple supplies. I need to get like some sugar and some yeast for the kill you. What else do I need? I think I need chips. I need juice bottles. I need to get the roll cage put in the Satsuma. I need to pay Fleetari for the tuning. Like, there's a lot of things that are on my to-do list right now that are going to cost me money. So that is kind of the approach that I'm taking tonight. Is engine first, money later, as long as I have all of the things that I require in my fridge to keep me alive for the time being. HaLLoW's slacking on the VODs channel again. No surprise. No. It's not again. It's just been a non-stop issue. It's not like I fixed it at some point. It's the same issue. It's the same one. I would like some water very much, but if I get off the floor for the rest of my clothes are not getting folded, Colin, I feel that. I feel that. All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's get to it. Also, my voice is a little bit sore today, and I don't know why. So I'll probably be a little bit more chill this evening. Make sure I don't blow my cords out. And yeah. I think that's about it. Hope you guys are having a wonderful Monday. Also, happy Memorial Day. Don't forget the reason for the day, the reason why you guys have the day off. Oh my God, I am starving. Okay, I gotta go take care of that right now. It is coming up on, I think it's late night. I don't think it's early morning. Yes, it is late night. So I am gonna take care of my meters, and then we're gonna go to bed because I want to get an early start at the day. I work for the post office. I didn't have it off. Yo, Careless, thank you for delivering the mail. Are you a mail carrier or do you work at the front desk? Happy Memorial Day to you guys in the U.S. We had to go to school and work today over here in Canada. Lucky you. I mean, it is a somber holiday. It is. Compared to, like, some of the other ones, like President's Day. The fuck is that? I didn't mean to jump. I don't think I've ever done that before. There's a first time for everything. Still waiting on the next episode of Heavenly Army! Oh my freaking God. Dude, you just reminded... Oh, shit. You just reminded me that I put that off until I forgot about it. I have to get to that. If I don't... I can't... Oh, shit. I'm hanging out with Brain Gap tonight, working on some stuff. I have to do that tomorrow morning with my coffee. Okay, Army, thank you for kind of complaining, but also reminding me. Thank you. Oh my goodness. Oh my God. I'm going to make sure to give EXO a really good tip on this one. Holy heck, man. I was so, like, with Nala, I was worried about Nala for the longest time. And then I got back into stuff, and there were so many projects that I had to tackle. There was so much housework that got left to the wayside. That I didn't even think about it. Don't ditch me, HaLLoW. I'm not. I was just thinking, like, priority. I have to get it done ASAP, but then I forgot we were hanging out tonight, getting some work done on stuff. So I can't do it tonight. I will review that episode in the morning. And then I'm hoping that EXO's schedule is still free, and I should have it up probably within the week or something like that. So, M. Klosser, welcome, and thank you again, Army. I really appreciate it. I know you were just making a joke, but you legit reminded me. Today is my regularly scheduled day off, so I still work 5 days this week. Aw, shit, that sucks, Killfire. That's like having your birthday on Christmas, kind of, isn't it? That's unfortunate. Okay. Let's see here. You get used to it? Fella, I've never hung out with you once. What the hell are you talking about? What are you talking about? And turn this off, and we go to bed. And we go to bed. It's been so long, I'm going to have to rewatch the first one to remember what's going on. Army, we're going to do a recap. That's one of the things I want EXO to work on is an actual recap of the previous episode. I probably have to get a little bit of work done on that myself because I don't want to task him with the whole project. So I think I might give him some timestamps from the first episode that he can use to piece together, and then he can just do it however he feels is stylistically appropriate. El Soto, happy Memorial Day to you. Welcome into the broadcast. Good to see you tonight. Hope you're doing wonderful. By the way, Army, I did say I read your comment. I replied, but I don't believe I said hi. I hope you're having a good night, man. Happy Memorial Day. Okay, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, once again to My Summer Car. I believe that my fridge looked decent. It did. Let me take care of... okay, so we don't have any coffee. I was going to try to get just a little bit more... fatigue taken care of. I believe you can send the value to negative. But I don't think I need to do that right now. D-Clay must be venting to Fella about HaLLoW ditching Hangouts and whatnot. No, I'm always on time. As a matter of fact, Fella's probably really pissed because D-Clay got to see the new merch design. And I specifically told D-Clay to give Fella shit. Because D-Clay wanted to find out what the secret merch item was the other day from Fella. And so I decided to play the Uno reverse card. So you admit to breaking the SMI rules. No, because the new merch design is not the secret merch item. It is a new merch design. Speaking of which, he still doesn't know what the secret merch item is, and I find that really funny. I have two new courses for Fall Guys made. One of them is possibly the most rage-inducing map I have. Make sure to have beer on the side, Subaru. Thank you for your creativity, man. I look forward to playing those maps. Okay, so I need to put this thing back together. And I think before I do that, I need to take this assembly apart because we need the twin carb to go on there. So I need to begin with the cylinder head. Let me pull up the wiki really fast. They are number 7s. And there's 10 of them, apparently. Let me see here. I don't even know where they would be at. Actually, it might be the headers that I need to be looking at here. Those are 5 number 8s. Let me try that. Okay, here we go. That's 1 and 2. Leave 1 right here. 3, 4, and 5. I think I might have actually missed one somewhere in here because this is number 6 and there's not supposed to be that many. I think that was it right there. Yeah, there we go. Okay. I should be able to... There we go. All right, so I got this guy popped off now. That actually wasn't exactly what I wanted to take apart, but it's okay. The air filter is... Let me see here. Where's the air filter at? Air filter is 2 number 6s. What flavor is the elixir tonight? Barack Obama Lama Ding Dong. I am drinking Dead Billionaire. Congratulations to everybody that bet on Dead Billionaire. Enjoy your channel points. Enjoy. Good old USPS says it'll be here by Monday. I went to Tractor Supply and bought a cow pen feed and then went to the dispensary. You making pot cows? What the hell are you doing, fella? Mr. Gorniak, hello, welcome in. How you doing tonight, man? I will not die. I refuse to die tonight. I will not die. All right, let's see here. Is this whole thing the carburetor? Is this whole thing the carburetor? Is there anything? No. Throttle linkage. I take that apart. Scrolling through the wiki right now. And I don't see throttle linkage. Does anybody know if this whole piece just stays together like this? Hey, Pez, what's going on? Missed the stream yesterday, but happy 1 year anniversary. Happy 1 year, Napez. How you doing, man? Welcome in. It's good to see you tonight, dude. 1 whole heckin' year. It stays together. Thank you, Noah. All right, cool. So that tells me then that okay, so correct me if I'm wrong, but this gets replaced by this, right? Like the whole thing? Is that how it works? This whole, and these are the new air filters? Is that how it works? Yes. Okay, so I don't need this anymore. I can put this back up on the shelf. And yes. Okay, good. So I also don't need the air filter then. You pick this bad boy up, bring it over here, and there is that. Okay. I honestly kind of want to take everything apart. Let me see here. The headers. I want to make, because if I don't do this and I start building it, I'm going to end up with a loose bolt somewhere. And that's not something I want to deal with. All right, let me see here. The headers are 5x8. Okay, so I need number 8 again. And we need to find out where these 5 are located at. I believe it's those ones right there. Let's see here. I think it's these guys. Yeah, there we go. I already have some of them undone, but I mixed them up with the other thing, so. Zyphir, what's up, brother? Donnie, welcome in. The thing the carb is sitting on is the intake. The carb bolts to the top of it. Gotcha. Okay. I got to see Zach Brown Band last night. Really good and completely different than the last one I saw. Nice, Zyphir. Wait, do you mean the last concert or the last time you saw Zach Brown? Because Zach Brown's a fucking badass. I used to play a few of his tunes all the time when I played with some of my friends back in the day. And because of that, I had to watch a lot of his performances and listen to a lot of his music to just like learn the songs. And the dude is a monster. He's a really fucking good nylon player. Last time I saw him, gotcha. What was the difference, Zyphir? Ways to die are thirst, hunger, fatigue, crashing car while testing it are examples that'll be accepted for the prediction. Ooh, Steffi's getting creative. I'm not a fan of country, but Zach Brown is in my top 5 artists. Zach Brown is really fucking good. And I can relate to that, Zyphir. I'm not the biggest country fan in the world. I'll listen to some stuff. There's a couple Miranda Lambert songs I like. There's a couple Zach Brown songs that I like. I think my taste in country isn't limited by an artist, but the individual tracks themselves, I think. But Zach Brown, I think he had a concert on Palladia back in like 2008, 2007, something like that. Oh my fucking God, it was so good. Of course you're a Miranda Lambert fan. That tracks. I said like 2 songs. There's also a couple Carrie Underwood songs that I like, but it's only like a couple of them. What's that other band? Little Big Town Band or something like that. There's a couple songs that I like of theirs. I don't know. It really just boils down to the songs that I played with the country groups that I was involved in. So, let me guess. You're a Swiftie too. The fuck is wrong with that? Not a Swiftie. Well, what's wrong with being a Swiftie? Nothing wrong with a little Miranda Lambert. No, I'm country only. Last time I saw a 3-part story. Last time was a 3-part story he did about their career. This time was a normal style concert, but more crowd interaction. Nice, I fear. Probably a lot of production front end in the original concert that you saw. And sometimes you just want to go out and play music, you know, and talk with the crowd. So that's not surprising to me in the least that they reverted to a more like traditional approach. Miranda Lambert, doesn't she sing about kerosene and killing her husband? I think that's her, but it might be Carrie Underwood. Honestly, kind of hard to tell the difference sometimes. Hi, Ann. How you doing? Welcome in. Good to see you tonight, man. Okay, cylinder head. Drop down over here. And twin carb. We'll put down over here. Okay, great. I believe that I have everything now. Honestly, no shade though. The music that I played back in the day was a lot of fun, and I really enjoyed it. I didn't like all of the tracks, but there was a definite amount, like a non-zero number, that I just thought were really fucking good songs. Now that's Carrie Underwood. Gotcha. A Little Big Town. Okay, that's what they're called. I couldn't remember the name. Zach Brown Band, Tim McGraw, Miranda Lambert, Eric Church, Carrie Underwood, Brad Paisley. Brad Paisley is a monster fucking guitarist. That dude and Keith Urban, holy shit. Like, I did not know what I was getting into when I first listened to their music. I was blown away. Absolutely gobsmacked by their chops. To the point where I started looking into Telecasters. Saw Keith Urban twice, was good. Keith Urban, not only is he a good performer and a great guitarist, but he's also an insanely talented vocalist. His voix mix is as good as it gets, in my opinion. He is somebody that I feel like every tenor out there should study at least a little bit. Like, between him and maybe, like, I don't know, Josh Groban and a few other people that are just, like, incredibly gifted. Matt Bellamy. Like, just a few people that are incredibly gifted in their mixed voice. And without a question, Keith Urban is one of them. I figured it was obvious with the mullet, but Leonard Skinner is the GOAT. Leonard Skinner is pretty good, fella. I will give you that. Miranda Lambert sings Kerosene. I used to play that one back in the day. I'd have to hear it. I can't hear it in my head right now. But if I heard it, I could probably play it again pretty quickly. HaLLoW loves Baby Shark. Yeah, I have it on repeat all the time. Non-consensually. Non-consensually. Okay. Let's see here. I need to organize a little bit. Not too much. But just a wee bit. And we'll get to building this engine. I wish I could move the parts catalog. I feel like it's right in the way. But that's all right. Also, am I supposed to have 2 headlights, or did I only buy one of them? I think I might have only bought one. I don't see the other one anywhere. Okay. Well, whatever. You don't need 2. No, fella, you do. That's how you get pulled over. No, you absolutely need 2. Now, let me get this thing out of the way so I don't have to worry about bumping into it. And we can begin. So, first and foremost, I need to find the spot on the wiki where this begins. We're going to begin with the engine, I think. And then we're going to go over to... You know what? No, actually, I'm going to start with the... I'm going to flip-flop. I'm going to do the struts and the coils and all of those things first. So let me get these guys laid out real fast. And then we'll come back inside and we'll deal with the engine. Because I don't want the engine just hanging out on the hoist and have something terrible happen to it where it falls over and I have to take it apart again. I would rather get the car ready and then go from there. It's called weight reduction, though. For a light bulb? Talking about that job, it was a trial shift to see if I got the job and I didn't do good. 124, what job was it? I'm sorry if I missed your message a little bit earlier. I know I asked you. I genuinely am curious. Just sometimes I get a little distracted by the stream and other chats and stuff like that. Every ounce counts. I'm going to go out on a limb and say that leaving behind a headlight, depending on what time the rally race happens at, might not be worth it. I think I need the light. Okay. Also, while I'm at it, I think I need to replace the radiator. I don't want to do that when the engine is in. So let's get this guy ready as well. I've got the seats to worry about too, but I don't think I'm gonna focus on those at the moment. Those are old parts over there. Okay, here, I'm gonna take these guys and put them on the bottom. And then all the old shit can just be down here, and I won't have to worry about it anymore. We're going to do it grocery store style, where the nice stuff is at eye level. Okay. I think that's it. All right, let's get to it. Here we go. How about some Boot Scoot and Boogie? Steffi, I never played that one, but I've heard many people play it, especially at, like, open jams and stuff like that. That is a common one. It was an automotive warehouse style job. Interesting, 124. So like where vehicles are stored or like where vehicle parts are stored. Interesting. A streamer missing something in chat never happened before. I'm sorry, I'm new at this. I've never done this before. I don't know what I'm doing. Silver Dragon coming in with a gifted sub, going to 124. Silver Dragon, thank you, my friend. I appreciate you a lot. If I could get a couple blankies in my chat, that is a tier 2 sub. 2 damn subs in one. Not only do you have access to emotes and ad-free viewing, but you also have 5 extra emotes on top of that. Courtesy of Silver Dragon. Thank you, my friend. I appreciate you for that. And also, hello. I don't believe I've given you a hello yet tonight, Silver Dragon. I hope you're doing wonderful. Is Haley going to get mad that you're spending all your time in the garage working on your car? No, I'm getting it out of my system before the marriage. I got to do it now. This is my bachelor party. All right, let me see here. I need to do... Let's see here. I need to do these upgraded parts. I'm trying to find them right now. Rally struts. Here we go. What the fuck happened? I didn't do that.
Ice cold water.
Okay. Who did that? Nate Bez, thank you for the hydration. Oh my god, I'm almost out of the tea already. I'm gonna have to go get another one. Cheers. Tuna with fried rice. That sounds delicious. We had carne asada tonight again. I seasoned up all the meat, put it on the smoker for a little while, changed the procedure. I don't know if they came out tough or not. They tasted wonderful. But they were in a burrito, so I couldn't really tell the texture of them. I'll have to ask my family what they thought and, you know, adjust accordingly from there. Thank you, Silver Dragon. I feel down on myself and I'm not myself right now after what just happened today, so that really cheered me up. Hey, 124, listen, man. The best thing that could have happened is you not getting accepted there if they didn't feel like you were a good fit. There's nothing worse than being stuck in a place where you feel like you're not doing a good job, but you feel obligated to stay because that was the opportunity that was afforded to you. It sounds backwards, but like there is another opportunity out there waiting for you. And who knows, maybe that might have to do with your college degree when you're done with college. Just keep your chin up. Keep looking for those opportunities that come your way, man. And one of them is going to be so much better than the one that you had today that you're going to be glad that it didn't work out. Comfortably numb. Hello. Here's what just popped into my head. So you're saying Baby Shark is CNC. Hi, Comfortably numb. How you doing tonight? Good to see you. Speaking of smokers, a couple days ago, I got one for free. A friend said she didn't need it anymore. A little bit older, but it works great. Hell yeah, Noah. Very nice. I hope you get some good meat smoked on it. Okay, I need to find these rally struts. I need to figure out how to install these things. Let me see here. Let's go my summer car rally struts. Rally struts are the car parts. Okay, so these ones go in the front, it looks like. So I'll have to pop the wheel off. Rally struts are car parts of the rally suspension kit. They're purchased as a pair. Price also includes the rally coil springs and the rally shock absorbers. Okay, so rally struts go in the front. Rally coil springs go in the back. And the rally shock absorber. This is the weird one that I need to figure out. Let me see here. Shocks can bend after a collision or a heavy landing. Oh, shit. Okay. I'll have to remember that. They go... I think they go on the rear. They go right here. They are these guys. Okay. So I am going to do the front of the car first. I think. No. Hang on. It said that the other ones are going to make the car a little bit taller. Oh, they both make the car taller. Okay. I'm going to do the front first. Let's do the front. We'll do the front. I need this guy. Probably going to be the easiest one to use. Tonight, I am making my mom's super special chili for dinner. It's special because it's made with love. Don't forget beans. That's a very critical part of chili. Hello, Sakaro. Tell me about the chili. What goes in the chili? You have to inform me. I must know. I hope this doesn't damage the car. I think this is probably the appropriate spot. At least I hope it is. No? Okay, I'm going to do it this way. Okay. I want the wheel up, but no more than that. Okay, this, I believe, is good enough clearance. Now I need to get the, let's see here, the front wheel off. Let me see here. My summer car wheels. VIP Noah, you got it. Thank you, Silver Dragon. I am on it. Noah, enjoy your diamond, courtesy of Silver Dragon and their generosity. Beans, that's heresy in Texas. Comfortably numb, you guys don't put beans in your chili? Not only do I put beans in my chili, but I take extra cans of beans and I blend them up to make a better texture for the sauce, so I don't have to reduce it as much. I mean, I still want to reduce it a little bit, but I like it to be a little bit more, I don't know, thick. Like sludgy in a way, not watery chili. Okay, my summer car wheels, 13s I'm looking for. I'm gonna go here. Here, and here. All right, there's that guy. And now I need to figure out how to get this damn thing off. Okay. Tuning. Oh, shit. You can tune them? You can adjust bump and rebound settings for both struts. Use a flathead screwdriver to turn bump and rebound knobs, blue and red respectively, clockwise by scrolling up or counterclockwise by scrolling down. Both knobs have a visible rotation limit. Tuning bump knob clockwise increases compression and dampening, making the compression firmer, and tuning bump knob counterclockwise decreases compression dampening, making the compression softer. Oh my god, I don't, I'm being overwhelmed already. Don't even, my god. Hi, Gremlin! Texans don't. I'm not originally from Texas, so I'm agnostic on beans. Interesting. Love chili. Madurin slow cooks a roast with some hot peppers, then pulls it apart and cooks it with red and black beans and a lot of chopped peppers. He makes chunky chili. Yum! Madurin, that sounds delicious. That sounds heckin' delicious. I remember sending my chili recipe to a viewer not that long ago. I can't remember who it was. They'd just begun working in a firehouse. I can't remember who that was. I really can't remember. Was that you, Napez? No, that wasn't you, Napez. No, that was someone else. That was someone else. I can't remember. But I hope it turned out good. We should have a HaLLoW chili cook-off. We can all put a pot of chili and take pictures of it and post on Discord. Purple, I would be so down for that. I could actually finally post my my chili recipe. Okay, let's see here. The struts. The struts go on top of the spindles, and one of the bolts is shared with the spindle. Shared with the steering rod. It looks like there's a lot of bolts in here that are shared. I hope I don't have to take a lot of shit apart. The struts have a 1x12, which is this guy right here. So let me get the 12. And let me start with this. Okay. And then 3x10, 4x9. Start with the 10. I have no idea where they are. Maybe up? Oh, wait. Yeah, there we go. Okay, 1 and 2 And 3. It was me who asked for it. No. I remember telling you, Sir Caro, but the person that I'm thinking of is someone that I whispered the recipe to. They were just starting work in a firehouse. I can't remember who that was. But yeah, I remember telling you about it and then asking, just saying to like clip it. But yeah, I can't remember who the other person was. I pulled a roast yesterday. It'll be thawed tomorrow, so we can do that this week. Who's in? Ooh, purple. You know what? I'll have to go to the store to get some chili, but I'm in the mood for chili this week. Definitely. I was a judge for a charity chili cook-off circa 2017 or so. Some was really good, some not so much. I would hate to be a judge for that because I'm such a particular person that I feel like I would hurt people's feelings. I'm a very competitive, particular person. All right, 1, 2, 3, and 4. Let's start with these guys. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And this should be everything now. Unfortunately, I can't take it off, which leads me to believe that I might have to undo a lot more work here. I got the 12. That's that guy right there. I got the 3 10s up at the top, and I got the 4 by 9s. Desi, what's going on? Welcome in. My day was good. How about yours? And I can't loosen any more of these. Okay, banana bread. Do I have to take off this other stuff here too, chat? HaLLoW, to get rid of the struts, just park it across the railroad tracks. Yes, I do. Okay. Okay. Let's see here. So if we're looking at the struts, then I have to work backwards from there. The wheels are off already. The drum brakes have to come off. They are a 14, which is this big boy right here. That'll come off. Go over here. And then the shock absorbers on the top part of the trail arms. I believe the shock absorbers are steering rod. Is the shock absorber in the back? That the shock absorber? This guy right here? I think it is. It says boot lid, but sometimes it doesn't really, like, when you're pointing at a certain thing, it doesn't actually tell you what it is. Okay. Coil springs, trail arms, I believe is this guy right here. I still can't take that guy off. Yeah, and the struts are in the front. What's up, Peter? How you doing? Okay, struts are in the front. They go on top of the spindles. Spindles are on the wishbones. And that's a 1x12. Okay, I'm just winging it at this point. I mean, I thought it was that guy. What am I? Oh, there we go. Is there more? I don't see any more. Oh, boy. Oh, chat. This is going to be weird. Okay. Subframe. I don't have to worry about that. Steering rack. I don't think I have to worry about that. Steering column. I definitely don't have to worry about that. The wishbone. I'm assuming that's what this guy is right here. The spindle. Go on the wishbones. I wish I could just, like, see what this is called. Yes, correct. Okay, so that's the wishbone. Oh, no, that's not it. Yeah, I don't know. Steering rod, the disc brakes. The wishbones are on the back. You're looking at the lower control arm. Oh, okay. So these are the lower control arms here. Okay. The wishbone looks like a wishbone. Well, apparently there's other things that look like wishbones. I thought that was a wishbone. So I got the wheels off. I got the drum brakes off. The shock absorbers. I mean, okay, where is here, let me look at the image. Shock absorber. Yeah, that's okay. Shock absorber is just like this big arm looking thing. Shock absorbers are on the back. Okay. The coil springs are on the back as well. The trail arms. Those on the back as well. Let me see here. Yeah, those are on the back. I remember those. Okay, the struts. I feel like I should be able to take this off now. I don't see what's holding me back. Banana bread, what's holding me back? Does anybody see, like, oh God. Did you guys see that? It, like, moved for me. I feel like I should be able to remove it now. Everything is loose. Let me try the 10s again up on the top. Yeah, they're totally loose. The 3 nuts on top? No, I got those. Just, I figured maybe one of them needed another click or something like that. I mean, it really looks like everything is done. The 9s are done. Let me double check them. That's all the way out. That's all the way out. That's all the way out. So is that one. Try clicking it up on top. Nope. Not doing anything. Nada. The one under the arm? Talking about these guys down here, kind of? I think I got those. Those are the 12s, I believe. This guy? Yeah, I feel like this should come off, right? I mean, I'm not... Part of the reason why I'm stuck on and I'm questioning the stuff is because I've gone through all of the other things. Like, that's loose. Wait, hang on. Oh, hold on. Okay, now that that's off, can I take this off now? Aussie, hello. I thought this was almost done. Yeah. Hi. How you doing, Aussie? Don't want to take the front spoiler off. Lower the arm and the struts should come out. Lower the arm. How do I lower the arm? It's been almost done for 2 months. No, it's been like 6 weeks. Come on. 2 months, my ass. Just take off the lower control arm and lower the jack. Lower the jack? Won't that damage the car? I thought they come off like this. Like with the vehicle elevated. Okay, so this is the control arm right here, right?
Ice cold water.
Control arm. I don't even see the control arm on here. It'll definitely damage the car. Yeah, I don't want to lower the car. Yeah, that doesn't feel right to me at all, lowering the car. Wait, hang on. What was that? Is that the fender again? Yeah! All right, got it. Okay, so it just had to be in a very... It's just being pissy. Like, it just has to be in a very specific spot. Ah! Okay, I'm gonna go out on a limb and say that I didn't need to remove that. Everything moved. Okay, let's see here. Let me see. The wishbones. No, these are the wishbones. I'm looking at them right now. These are the wishbones. These are the wishbones. They're not in the back, they're in the front. Okay, and they require 2 10 mils, which I'm pretty sure is still done. No. Yes. Okay. Wishbone is done. Confirmed. The spindles go on the wishbones now. This is the spindle. Okay. And now I can tighten up the spindle. I'm just trying to figure out where these struts are at in the workflow. Also this guy too, the steering rod. Okay, spindle first, then the steering rod, then the disc brake, then the half shaft, then the struts. Okay, so basically I didn't need to take any of this stuff apart. It was just the game being like inaccurate with what I was aiming at to take off the part. Okay, the spindle needs a 1x12, which is this guy right here. Is that going in? That's going in. Okay. And then the steering rod, which goes like over here somewhere. I believe this way, I think. This one was always the weird one, or one of the weird ones. There's many of them that are weird. Okay, yeah, so it's got to go... I think that might be my problem. It's got to go like this. Somewhere in here. There we go. Okay, beautiful. Now the disc brake goes on. Okay. Shared with the half shafts, install them before tightening. Oh, the half shaft. That was one of the things that went flying off the car, right? I think it was. Yeah, it was. Oh, shit. Yeah, I gotta go pay my bill. 1 second. I think he's trying to fix the car, but yeah. Yeah. The butt. Yep. Yeah. Uh-huh. I have the worst toothache right now. I'm sorry, Coffee Rocket. Hope you can get to the dentist and patch it up. What up, Diesel?
Black 4 blinkies.
Hello, Diesel. How you doing today, man? Welcome in. Good. Oh my God! I just spent all my money. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh no. Okay. All right. Oh no. Diesel, thank you for the 15 months. I appreciate that, man. Good to see you tonight. Okay, so we're gonna do the struts and stuff. Oh no, you know what I just realized? I don't have the money to pay for my phone, which gives me jobs. Which means that I only have the jobs that are on the board right now. Oh my God, it's only Grandma. No, okay, I have one job. I have one job that I can go do. We're going to spend the rest of the day working on the car, and then first thing in the morning tomorrow, we're going to go out and we're going to do that job. I'm going to try to get as much done today as I can. Okay. Let's see here. The half shaft. Shared with the gearbox. Doesn't matter if you tighten them now. Shared with the disc brakes. Okay, so this isn't something I think that I can put on right now. I think that the half shafts have to go on when I have the engine back in. I think. Maybe. Oh, wait. No, no, no. No, I can put them in right now. Okay. They go from inside the disc brake. Oh, shit. Is it this way? It might be the other way. Might be like this. I have no reference. If anybody knows whether or not these are able to go on before the engine, I think they can. I'm looking at the wiki right now, and it kind of seems like they can.
No, God!
We did it. Shawshank, what's up,
no,
man?
God, please, no!
2 damn subs and 1 for 41 months, dude.
No!
Build a race car, they said. It's fun, they said. Through the phone on a stream pause. In black for love.
Shawshank! Thank you for the 2 subs and 1 for 41 months. What's up, brother? How you doing? Welcome in tonight. It's good to see you. Thank you, thank you, thank you for your support. We're trying to figure out how to rebuild this damn thing. And this is going to be the hardest one of all because I'm trying to figure out like what parts I need to take off and what parts I don't. I don't know. It said, okay, let me see here. Also, if I could get a couple blankies, that'd be wonderful. Inside from the disc brakes. Does that mean I have to go from this side? Like that? I think I see the slot that they're supposed to go in over there. Maybe they go the other way. Like this. I just keep getting the towing hook here. Huh. I think I'm going to try to get to bed. I'll still be watching because I'm with Napez and he has it playing on the TV. Yo, Desi, get yourself some rest. I'm sorry to hear you've been having mouth pains for a little while now. I hope you enjoy the stream. I appreciate your lurk. Hope you and Napez both enjoy. This is going to stump me for a little while, I think. It's usually how it goes, unfortunately, when it comes to these car parts. I just don't know where they go or how they go. And even if I'm close, they don't end up cooperating. I wonder if I can actually do it from the other side. No, that's too far. Let's try that. That ain't working. We definitely enjoy watching you. Good night, everyone. Thanks for being here for a little bit, Desi. Enjoy the rest of the stream. Okay, banana bread. I will take any assistance that you guys can offer on this particular car part. Because I feel like it's supposed to go right here, but it's just not cooperating. Am I in the right spot? Try it on the other side. I just did. You could try it again. I feel like I'm in the right area. Let me try going from this side over here on this one. I feel like that's like where it's supposed to go. Maybe take the brake back off. It says it's supposed to go through. So I'm following the wiki. And it says that the half shafts they go inside from the disc brakes. And their bolt is shared with the disc brake. So I think I need them on. The part without the plate goes through the disc. Okay, so I have it backwards. Thank you, Peter. So I have to do it like this then. Yeah, I was thinking about trying that too, David, but the wiki is what guides me. And it says that it's necessary. So that's what I'm thinking is it goes like this, but for some reason the game just isn't detecting it or something. I don't know. Here, let's try it like this. Get a little bit closer. You can't do it from the tire side? So you have to do it from this side is what you're saying? Like this? Is that kind of it right there? Unless you can't do it without the engine. No, you can definitely do it without the engine because I'm following the wiki and it tells you to do this before it tells you about the engine. The other way. Okay, so the side with the plate goes to where the tire is. Okay. I feel like I'm in the right neighborhood. I just got to keep fishing it around. Okay, I'm reading your last 3 messages, Peter. The part without the plate goes through the disc. And then you said the other way, but I was doing it the other way, and then it said have the disc in front of you. So is this the correct orientation? Is this one right here good? Did you tighten up the big bolt in the center if it's there? Yes. Okay. Let me check. It specifically says to install the half shaft on the disc brake before I tighten the bolt on the disc brake. So I'm not gonna go do that.
Here we go.
Shackleton! What's going on? That's great text to speech. Wonderful. Thank you for the 32 months, man. I appreciate you a lot. It's good to see you tonight. Can I get a couple blankies? You have to be in front of the disc. Are you talking about like this? Like this? You have to be in front of the disc. Because like I tried installing it from this side and it didn't work. Yeah, I'm not getting the check mark anywhere, friends. I don't see where it wants me to be. I feel like I'm going to be here for a minute trying to find this. Thank you again, Shackleton. I really appreciate it, man. We're going to try to make a little bit of headway on the Satsuma tonight, but I am definitely getting hung up. Is it wrong of me that I believe if a game requires a wiki in order to play, I don't think it's a good game? I don't mind puzzle, but this feels like bad design. Oh, no. And the developer would agree with you. That's literally how they intended the game to be. Unfair and punishing to like a trolley extent. God damn it. I keep clicking right mouse button. No. Oh, God damn it. Okay. Fuck me. Try the other shaft. I want to focus on one for the time being. God damn it. Okay. Yeah, I hate this game. No! Okay. We're gonna slide it up under here. Okay, that'll do for now. Let me get the other one. And I think it goes like this. Place jack on ground. It's on the ground. Oh, okay, got it. Wait, what? I'm making it go up? I'm so confused. So it gotta go the other way? Like this? I am confusion. God damn it, Fire Ferret.
HaLLoW the shaft block for a pepper.
Thank you for the biddies. It's upside down? Okay. Oh, there we go. Okay. It wasn't doing that before, but now it is. Lower the jack. Okay, got it. You go here, and then this. There we go. Thank you, chat. We got there eventually. Good. Okay. All right. We're back in business. Do you have the gearbox installed? Whatnot? No, I don't. The game doesn't, the wiki doesn't require it. I'm looking at the wiki right now, and this is exactly how they want you to build it. You start with the subframe, you put the steering rack in, you put the steering column in, the wishbones, the spindles, the steering rods, the disc brakes, and then the half shafts. And I have all of those things in. Wouldn't the half shaft mount to the gearbox? It says here that the half shaft mounts inside from the disc brakes, and it is shared with the disc brake. The bolts are shared with the disc brake and shared with the gearbox. So you don't need the gearbox there. You just need the disc brake to mount it to the disc brake. When was the last time the wiki was updated? They haven't changed the build process of the car. I did this a few months ago when I started this save file. So this is just one of those parts that I remember fucking around with for the longest time, trying to get it to work before it actually did. You know what? Fuck it. I'm going to YouTube. I'm going to look up a video of people building this car so I can see the position that they put it in. Summer car Satsuma build. Okay, I'm going to watch a video on it. Okay, they're starting with the seats, then they get that, and then they do the dash. Okay, they're working on the back now. They got the subframe in. Okay, here we go. They're doing the wishbones now. They're tightening up the wishbones. Okay, they put the spindle on. And they tighten up the spindle bolt, which I did. And then they get... What the fuck? Hang on. Oh, wait. Okay, no. That's the steering rod. I don't have to worry about that. Oh my god, if you guys could see the video that I just watched, they literally, it was like 5 frames. Okay, disc brakes go on, I think. I put the disc brake on? I did, right? Yeah. Okay, disc brakes are on. Okay, the half shaft. What the fuck? It's like 2 frames. Okay, all right. What kind of edit is this? Okay, let me find a different video. Hang on, that video sucked. That video sucked. Okay. Homie's talking about stuff, putting together the engine. I'm not worried about that right now. Chapter 3, suspension. Okay, here we go. Suspension. He doesn't have the engine in. He's got the wishbone going in. Okay. And then he tightens up the wishbone. We did that. He's got the spindle. Spindle goes on both sides. He's mirroring it, it looks like. Sorry, chat. I'm doing this on my streaming PC. I don't have an overlay set up for it, so you guys can't see the video. But I want to show you in a minute here. After I get this figured out, I'm going to pull that video up on my gaming PC. And I'll show you guys what I just had to watch. Okay, the disc brakes go on. The half shaft. Okay, here we go. He's got it picked up. That's literally what I've been trying to do. Let me go fix my thirst really fast. That doesn't look any different from what I've been trying to do here. Okay. Half shaft without the plate. Let me just verify this again. Yeah, the side without the plate, he's got going right here. Okay, and he finds it. Let's see here. He crouched all the way down. I'm trying to even mimic his, like, his movement. Okay, I think he's on the second crouch. Like this. Maybe. I don't know. Maybe that doesn't matter as much. I mean, he's literally got it just like this. Maybe I need to grab it a little bit more like this and then move in. I'm telling you, chat, this is exactly... Can I post a link? Plate side towards you at kind of an angle from the front. I'm watching a guy do it right now, I'm dogs. The plate is not towards him. I don't know why I'm getting recommended to put the plate towards me. The plate on his stream or on his video is clearly going away from him. He's got it like this. I'm also watching a guy. I'm telling you. Okay, listen. Here, I'm tabbing out. Let me pull it up over here. Hang on. I'll just show you this video because all the other ones, they don't matter. This one works. Okay, let's see here. Okay. Victor, I want to thank you, Victor C, for trying to fix my headache. We'll get there eventually. We'll get there eventually. Okay, so I'm going to rewind it a little bit. He's got the setup exactly like how I have it, okay? We're solid. He goes over. He grabs the half shaft. Brings it back. Sets it up. Just drops it. Looks down. Boom. There is no plate. The plate is not facing him. The non-plate side goes into this. And he attaches it right there. You go back a few frames. Right there. Boom. Just like that.
What happens when you teach a wolf to focus? It becomes a werewolf.
Hi, Sunset. Sunset, thank you for the 37 months. I appreciate it, man. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Can I get a couple blankies in my chat, please? This is what I'm going off of. I don't want to look at other things. This is what I'm going off of right here. He has the engine installed. He does. Okay. Looks like it was pointed towards the car slightly. Yeah, it does. I don't believe that the engine matters here. I could be wrong, but again, I'm looking at the Wikipedia. The shaft won't click into place without the engine. Then why does the Wikipedia tell me to do it before installing the engine? Half shaft, my summer car engine. The 14mm bolt must be loosened before installing the half shaft. I never tightened that one. How to install the half shaft in my summer car. Okay, I'm going to look at this video. Hang on. Oh my God, it's 10 FPS. Thank you, Alpha Casual. Okay, they take their wheel off, I think. I don't really need that. Do they have their engine? Yeah, they have their engine on too. It may need the transmission in. I'm telling you guys, like, I don't believe that I put the car together in this order when I first played the game. I'm pretty sure that I put the chassis together. I put the seats together. I put the wheels on. I put all of that stuff together. And then I put the engine in. Because I didn't want to put the engine in a vehicle that was resting on the ground. That's exactly how I told you something should be broke in the game. I mean, maybe, but everything else is going on just fine. I'm telling you, like, this is one of the things that I've fiddled with in the past before. This doesn't feel like a new thing to me. And you're right, it does feel like it's angled up slightly. But even then, I should be able to see this in here pretty easily. Okay, let me just hang on. My summer car can't put on the half shaft. Okay, this is thank you, Reddit. I have every part on except for the wheels. Check for the half shaft, won't show up. Can't figure out why. They should be able to mount with 3 screws to the gearbox, bigger one on the middle of the wheel hub. Make sure the big bolt is not already tight. Now, I'm going to double check this big bolt thing. It's a 14. I hate everything. Eventually, okay? This is why I am a musician and not a mechanic. You did, Careless. You did. I didn't think I tightened it. I didn't think I did. I did not think I... You see, what happened was... You see, what happened... What happened was... We got there eventually, okay? We got there eventually. There's a landmine of misinformation in my chat. All right, put the plate towards you. Get it from the other side. I will never touch a car for as long as I live. Now, let's just keep touching this car for a little while. Okay, I don't need to do anything on that side just yet. We need... Let me see here. Okay, that's good to go. Back to the wiki. Okay, half shaft is done. Now the strut can go in, and I need the front left. Front left. Okay. Thank you for your help, chat. Thank you. Professional gamer. Listen, you give me Overwatch any day. I swear, man. Give me Overwatch, not this shit. Boom! There we go. Okay, I need a 10. I'm going to try to make the most out of the rest of the day. Dr. Garrett, thank you for the hydration and the posture check. I appreciate you. Without musicians, mechanics can work. Who did it? Steffi with the dad joke. Give me a minute. We'll do it when we go to bed. Okay, that is done. Now I need a 12 for this guy here. Okay, there's that. And then I need 4 number 9s. There's 1. There's 2. I feel like my car is moving right now. You guys see that little bit of motion that's happening? Okay, there's all of them. Just triple checking them before we wrap up. Where's that other screw? Where's that damn thing at? Yeah, okay, we're good. Okay, that's the struts. The trail arms are on the back with the coil springs, the shock absorbers, and the drum brakes, and then the wheels go on. Okay, so we have one. We got one done. We got one of them is done now. I did good. I got there eventually. Dr. Garrett, enjoy your lurk. God damn, dude. Okay. Let me grab this guy. Is that the right way? Yes. Okay. Good. Okay. And then I believe they're 13s, right? Yes. Good. Okay. I think I'm done. At least with this one side. Not bad. And I genuinely don't know about the compression thing, like adjusting that stuff. I think I'm just going to leave it be for now. We'll adjust it another day. It doesn't have to be right now. Peter, enjoy your lurk. You lose it probably was the ghost of my winter car.
The person to design the first car had an engine use streak.
Yeah. Fire Ferret, thank you for the 100 biddies. I appreciate it. Red, what's going on? I got my mouse pad and it's huge. Lovely design. I hope people buy. Really happy I won it. Very nice, Red. I'm glad you like it. I'm glad. It's good to see you tonight. Party on, Garth. What's up, Wonder J? It's been a while since I've seen you, Wonder J. How you doing? Does the other side in 2 months? 6 weeks, okay? 6 weeks. Okay. I need to get this guy back on. I don't believe it has any screws that go on it. I think that's it right there. Let me double check this side. No, it definitely does have screws that go on it. I just don't know where they are and why this... Maybe it just popped off because my car fell over. That would make a hell of a lot of sense. It doesn't look... Honestly, it doesn't look like there was any damage to the car, though. It looked pretty well identical. I mean, the wheel juts out a little bit more, but that's to be expected from the strut that I installed. Yeah, it has screws? Okay, from the top, it's screwed down? All right. Let me get that right now, then. Fender, my summer car. 5 bolts. Okay, let's see here. 5. There are 5 of them. You guys said from the top. I think that was it. Where'd it go? Oh, I see him now. Oops. Yeah, here we go. All right, 1, 2, 3. Fire fair.
So, HaLLoW, are you tired of working on the car yet? Or are you happy and strutting around?
Where's that number 5? Somewhere down here? Here it is. Okay, good. One side done. I really hope that I tighten up all those bolts down there. Oh my goodness. I really, really hope. TGR, I'm going to be going to bed. I just got home from a long weekend at the Indy 500. TGR, I hope you had fun. Get yourself some rest tonight. By the time I see you again, I will be done with another tire on my Satsuma. It'll be glorious. Have a good night, man. Thanks for hanging out. All right, where are we at here? I want to... There we go. Maybe. Yeah, I'm dogs. It's a very big maybe. Oh, I got to lower it all the way. Okay, that one's done. Get this guy lowered too. Beautiful. Okay, as far as I can tell, that's holding up. I hope I'm not wrong, because that was way more work than I was expecting it to be. All right, you go over here now. I'm going to get you way underneath the car. I hope I don't damage anything, but the slip that happened last time, I don't want that to happen again. We're going to get you way under the car and give you a lot of surface area to work with. Okay, wheels up. Let's do 1, 2. Just a little bit of wiggle room there. And now, I need my ratchet set. Chat, thank you for your help. I appreciate it. I genuinely remember fucking with those half shafts for quite a while. In every single playthrough that I've done of this game. It's just one of those parts that's always a pain in my ass to get it, like, aligned just right. And you want to know what's funny? Half the time, I'm pretty sure it's that bolt that does it. I am convinced that I've made that mistake multiple times. All right. You are done. Don't need you. Now, in theory, I didn't need to disconnect any of the other things. All I needed to do was take off the steering rod, or whatever the hell this thing is, and the strut. That's it. So I'm going to be a little bit more pig-headed about it this time. I need a 12, I believe. Let me see if I can do this from memory. Okay, so you come off. And then I need 10s for the top up here. And then there are 4 number 9s. I should be able to take off the rod first, and then I should be able to get the strut. 9s. Nope. Hang on. There we go. Okay. I had the wrong thing out. I think there's somewhere around here. 1, 2. Here we go. And 3, 4. Okay. Now I should be able to take this guy off. And I should be able to take this off. Okay, good. Yes, we learned from our mistakes last time. I'll forget it if I start a new save file, though. It doesn't really count. Okay. There's that. And then I need to rotate this guy like this. And then get it over here. Yeah! Okay, all right. We're doing good. I need a 12. There we go. Bolt down the shaft. Or not the half shaft, the steering rod. And then I need number 10s for the top. Good. And then I need number 9s. The other thing that really, like, is difficult for me in this game is the radiator hoses. I don't know why, but those ones always throw me for a curve. Takes me so long to get them lined up just right. All right, 1. And last one. Okay, I think I did it. Chat, is there anything that you saw that I didn't do right? Please help. Please, Banana Bread, help me. Please. Was there anything that looked weird? No? Okay, thank you, Noah. Thank you. If anybody else saw anything, I would love to know. I feel pretty good about that one. Nothing out of the ordinary, nothing odd. Okay, good. I'm not peeing in the radiator, Greco. Okay, maybe I'll consider a bit incentive. I'll think about it. Okay. The front is done. And it only took me an entire fucking day. That's okay. Who's in the room with you? You did that too as well. Oh, God. Listen, once I make the mistakes, I can do it. But the problem is that the mistakes that I have to make are not only every possible mistake, but also the ones you don't think of. If they make me look like an idiot, those will be the mistakes I make. If they have been made before, I will make them again. Like, that's how it works when I put shit together. Okay, I'm happy with this. So tomorrow, I do have to go make some money. But I don't think it's going to take me very long to make that money. It's one job, and I can go to Grandma's as well, stop by her house and make some money there. So we're going to load up. Oh, shit. I don't have any sugar, do I? Did I buy sugar? I don't have any sugar. And it's because I bought it all the last time that I was at the store. So I cannot stop by Grandma's. I don't think I have anything in the pantry. Nope, my pantry's totally empty. Okay, so we're not going to go see Grandma. We're going to go do the septic job. Did we do the Oh, no, we didn't, BKS. No, we did not. I'll lay that out, and I'll do that in the morning. Thank you for the reminder. I found another fuck up to make. Like I said, if it makes me look dumb, I'll do it. Or in this case, not do it. I'll give you some sugar. Come here. Okay, so what's up, Patrick? How you doing? Welcome in. So I will wake up, hop in the shit truck, go do the one job that I have, right here, which is next to the apartment complex, it looks like. And then I'll be done. I can come back home. I don't need to dump the sewage or anything like that. And I'll collect the money, pay the phone bill, turn the phone back on, and wait for more jobs to come piling in. Because that's what I really need right now, is I need more jobs. Mama HaLLoW would not stand for a dirty house like that. Listen, I have my moments of chaos, but orange juice on the floor is very uncharacteristic, okay? I will give you that. I'll give you that. My desk is clean, but it's also very cluttered. I don't know how to describe it. I like having everything I require within arm's reach, you know? Hi, Doc. Welcome back. I've been having a night. Oh, my God, this fucking game. Okay. Go to the bathroom really quick and take a shower. And tomorrow we go out. HaLLoW's going to forget how to attach the half shaft by the time he gets to it. I probably will. And then I'm going to scroll up and go look at all of the help the chat tried to offer me. That'll be fun. I don't deny that there's ways that you can get it in from another angle. I was more operating on the same way that I've done it for years, which, again, I've fucked it up every single time, and I've had to, like, wiggle it in and try to figure out exactly the position that it has to be in. But I always remember doing it from that side. And I swear it feels like it's always that damn bolt. That it's always that damn bolt. Lady and I call that a busy workspace for busy minds. Yeah, that's kind of the way that I feel about it too, Aussie. It's like I have everything that I need, always. And it doesn't matter how rare that I need it, it's here. Like, nothing that I see within my grasp, with the exception of, I have these little, like, egg things for hand exercises for my nerve damage in my left hand. And I have a few different ones. I mainly only use one of them, though. They just have different densities. They're like a little gel egg kind of thing. So I could probably remove those, but I like having them in a set. I think they look cool. And then I have a shot glass thing that looks like a brass casing that I put my capo in. And I technically don't need the shot glass for that, but I think it looks cool, so I just keep it in there.
28,888,888 roulette party EIY. Anyways, wanna hear a joke?
Yes.
Great. What did a fish say when it ran into the wall? Damn.
Damn. Tied up. Thank you for the prime. How you doing, man? 28 damn months. I appreciate you so much. Welcome back in. Happy Monday. We're playing My Summer Car. And I have literally done one thing over the course of the last... Oh, my God. I've been live for an hour and 40 minutes. What the fuck? What the... No! Chad, I want you to know something. Sometimes I troll for content, okay? Sometimes I represent myself as an idiot for content on purpose. Tonight is not one of those nights. Everything that you are seeing is me with my heart on my sleeve and my brain apparently left behind me by miles and miles. Thank you so much again, Tied Up. I really appreciate you, man. Where's Mr. Borkles? I think Mr. Borkles is on the couch. Or the chair. Yeah, Mr. Borkles is on the chair. Sometimes? Yes, sometimes. Once in a blue moon. How you doing, Big Shoe? Welcome in. Tonight, though, every mistake that you... I'm not going to lie. Every mistake that you see me make in My Summer Car is 100% honest. I would never willingly fuck myself over in this game because the ramifications for failure are so dire sometimes that it requires you to restart your entire save file. I don't have the stones to fuck myself over for content in this game. The last time that I did that, I pissed in a radiator, and we all know how that went. I can't do it again. I legitimately cannot do it again. Okay, I think I have everything that I need. I'm okay on my meters. I don't believe that there's any food that I want to bring with me, and I can hit the well if I need to out there. However, just in case I turn the fucking truck over, I'll bring some beer so I can run my ass home if need be. Father Girodi, how you doing? Bark, bark. Welcome in, Father Girodi. We do indeed have Mr. Bork. I have named him Mr. Borkles. He is a very happy dog. Very happy dog. Woof, woof. I'm going to go ahead and assume that you enjoyed this game, Father Jarity, because of your emote usage. Allow me to be the first to say that I am an idiot. So, expect the worst. All right. Driving mode. Let's let her start up for a little bit. And while that's going, is there anything else that I want to do? You know what? Hang on. I'm going to be going into town. So let me double check the catalog really fast. Is there anything else that I want to buy for the Satsuma? Get it delivered now. Or not now, but put the order in now so it can get delivered when I have the money. I don't think that there is. I'm fairly certain that all of these leftover items are not valid for inspection. So I won't be getting them. And I think this is the last page. Yeah, okay. There's nothing else that I require then. We will have a fully upgraded Satsuma, I think. What's up, Alex? Extraordinary lulz. Did I get it right? Did I do it? Did I win the prize? I hope I did. Need the pink seats? I will consider them down the road when I have proven myself a responsible driver. There might have been sugar on your countertop. There was not. Spence, that was decorative bread flour, I think. I'm pretty sure that I cleared them out of sugar. I can go back and check though, because we gotta let the air pump do its thing. So I'll go take a peek, but I'm pretty sure it wasn't it. Oh my goodness, this game. Chat, I really appreciate you guys' help. I know I can be a pain in the ass sometimes. Okay, yeah, so this is the wheat flour. That's all the yeast on the floor. The reason why there's yeast is because I didn't need to buy any last time. And this is some more of that rye flour, wheat flour stuff that's basically just a decorative item. This is why we plug air hoses into our fire engines. Are you serious? Left doggo in a hot truck? No, I left the air conditioner running and the door open. His favorite music is playing too. I saw you smash my window. Father Girodi! No, I swear I didn't. It was not me. I swear it wasn't me. I promise it wasn't me. I have no idea what you're talking about. I found that at the landfill. I don't know what you're talking about. It wasn't me. Also, the pup has beer, so he's fine. You're not wrong. You know, okay, fine, chat. You win. I'll get the damn pink seats. Wait. I don't even know if I can get the pink seats. I might be able to get the pink back seat and the pink front seats, but I have bucket seats. Okay, fine. I'll get the pink dash. I'll get the pink dash. Okay, the pink dash will do. The pink wheel then. I have a wood finish wheel. The only way that I can full send the tackiness is by having the wood finish wheel and the pink dash. Leopard print goes hard. I'll think about doing the leopard print for the wheel, possibly. Covering that would be an affront to humanity, I understand. Thank you, Doc. I knew you would see where I was coming from. Okay, here we go. I need rear lift axle down. And we're going in drive, parking brake off. Let's go, Mr. Burkles! It's time to party! By party, I mean we're gonna go suck shit. That's our job. Oh, to be a dog. Oh, to be a dog. We need a zebra pattern for maximum tackiness. I'll tell you what. I'll do the pink for the dash. I'll do the leopard print for the wheel. And I will do the zebra pattern for the back seat. The back seat will leave my vehicle when I do the rally race for weight distribution, blah, blah, blah. But on every other day that I'm out, it'll be there. It'll be ready. And it'll be tacky as ever. Yeah, we have auto eject hoses, air line, and a power line to keep the truck's air and electric charged. When you start the truck and the line pops off, also have hoses attached to the exhaust that come off as truck leaves the station. Patrick? Okay, so you're a volunteer firefighter, right? Is that the gear that you guys have at a volunteer firehouse? Or do volunteer firefighters occupy the main firehouse as well? Do you join with, like, city employee firefighters? I'm curious about this. Unless you're not a volunteer anymore. It's been a while since we talked about it. But I'm very curious. That sounds like a fancy-ass truck. And for a volunteer organization to have gone so far with it, I want to know more. I want to be educated. I've always had a great respect for people who are volunteers when it comes to first responders. Primarily because of the fact that it's obviously it's a difficult fucking job, right? But to volunteer for it, like, that just takes it to another level. It's on par with volunteering at a soup kitchen, except you put yourself in harm's way. Oh shit, it's the rat. I'm gonna die. Oh no. Oh no. Okay, we're not going the other way. We're going this way. We're going this way. God damn it. Just get all four wheels and different ones got to ride in style. That's not a bad point, Napez. I might be able to do that. My friend is a volunteer at his county's department, and he'll drive to the department in his personal car. He has lights and a siren installed too. Seriously? Interesting. Where is Uncle? I think his liver failed. There's a weird smell coming out of his house. Easy does it. All right, we just have one job. Only one job in Perry RV. Oh, God. And we have to drop off the envelope. The only two things that we have to do. Ronmo, welcome in. By the way, Pookie, I read your comment. I didn't say hi, though. It's good to see you tonight. Welcome in. Happy Monday. I fought with a shaft for like an hour tonight. But luckily, I learned, I progressed my knowledge, and now I'm ready to go into town, make some money, because I spent all my money on my electrical bill. And maybe buy a couple things, possibly. Also, I'm Dogs. I don't know if you're out there lurking still, but I will investigate what video or what diagram or whatever that you sent me later, because I'm curious to see, like, why there was a decent amount of people that were saying for the plate to be facing the other way. So I want to see. I want to see, like, what the install process is. It makes me wonder if they installed it with the engine in and they were looking from the plate side and putting it on the engine, if that makes sense. I'm curious. I'm very curious. Yeah, it's like special permission because they wait for him to get there, so he has to get there quickly. Interesting. I guess that makes sense. I mean, it absolutely makes sense. I just hadn't thought of it that way before. You'll be fine, HaLLoW. You outmass the rally cars by a healthy margin. Somehow I will still die. Physics has no place in this game. I will still meet my maker. Speaking of which, I'm getting dehydrated IRL. I gotta take a hydration. Cheers, chat. Drink the waters. Oh my God. I'm almost done with my tea. We are all volunteers. That is standard. We have to have the exhaust system for insurance reasons. When the truck is started in the station, in a confined space, it sucks out of the station. Oh, yeah, because you need to start it up inside of in the building. I gotcha. As for being a volunteer, we all... Hi, Mr. Borkles. This is what Nala does when I drive. She, like, she'll put her feet up on the center console and slowly start to lean into me a little bit. She loves being in the same spot as the driver. I don't know why. It's so cute. She's always been like that. She's kind of like a parrot. She'll put her head on my shoulders and, yeah. Her and I are really close. Mr. Borkles wants to drive. All right, Mr. Borkles, you're going to go in my lap. I'll operate the pedals. You got the wheel, all right? That's how I used to drive when I was a kid. My family would take me out to like some dirt roads in the woods out where I live at. And they would, oh my God, Mr. Borkles is right. Mr. Borkles, I can't see anywhere. Mr. Borkles! Mr. Borkles! Okay, we're fine. We're fine. We're fine. If the bus was coming the opposite way, we'd be dead, but we're fine. We're fine. Oh. Okay. All right. This, I believe, is Grandma. So I gotta go one more past Grandma, and and then we're good. My dog does the same. It's adorable. I want you to imagine a dog doing that while you're driving and merging onto a freeway and you feel a sneeze coming on. I have never had my life flash before my eyes so vividly. I went, like I could feel it. I knew it was there.
No!
Who did it? Bravo! What's up, Bravo?
Please, no!
Hello, hello,
No!
hello, Bravo.
No!
5 damn subs in
What's
one.
up, Paladin 81 months. Now when am I entitled to my refund? Love you.
I thought we processed that for you like half a year ago. I gave the money to YJ. Bravo, it is good to see you. I love you too, man. Thank you so much for the 5 subs and 1 for 81 months. I hope you and the family are doing great. Fill me in. It's been a while since we've been able to catch up. Tell me how things are going. Tell me about you. Tell me about your better half. Tell me about your kiddo. How you doing? All right. Drop the gear down. Oh, shit. What happened to the bus? I didn't do it. Oh, my God. Someone is dead. What happened? What happened? It wasn't me. Who killed the bus driver? What? Somebody was asking about Uncle earlier. I think we found out what happened to Uncle. All right, Uncle, you good back there? Oh, my God, Uncle. I'm so sorry. Oh. Okay, it's fine. It's fine. He's okay. It's not a big deal. What did I do? I wasn't even here. It wasn't even me. Okay. Here we go. Here we go. Straight to jail? No, I didn't do anything wrong. I don't know what you're talking about. He's sleeping in the roadway. I went over him like I go over any other speed bump, very slowly. Over there, Mr. Borkles. All right, parking brake on. We're in neutral and ignition is off. Uncle? You still alive? You breathing? Uncle? Uncle, are you breathing? Uncle. Okay, that works every time. He's doing fine. He's doing fine. He's doing fine. It's not a problem. All right. Sugar, sausage, and milk for Grandma, along with a full tank of gas. If it's on the correct side, it is not. Okay. I guess I can. Okay, Mr. Borkles, we're gonna turn the damn truck around. Give me a second here. Okay, here we go. I suppose I don't even need to really turn it around. I could just go on this side. Like this. Okay, reverse. Zoom. This'll do. Beautiful. Okay. Parking brake on. Ignition off. On Velope. You put this guy right here. That also is a good place to put it. You killed your uncle? No, I just... He's moving. He's twitching. That's fine. Not a big deal. Does the bus need its fuel anymore? Just asking. I think I think even if it had its fuel, it doesn't have a driver. I think the bus is DOA. Worse than the driver is. My dog does the same, but here's an interesting fact about the Pyrenees breed. They have a breed trait called the pier paw, which is when she reaches out and pulls you toward them with their paw and massive strength. Imagine getting a pier paw on your wrist while driving down the highway. Lesson learned. Oh my God, Aussie. Jax used to do the same thing. Jax would reach out and grab your hand and pull it back towards him when he would want pets. Maya does kind of the same thing, but she doesn't grab you, and even if she did, she's nowhere near as big as Jax was. Jax was a fucking monster. Very gentle, but huge dog, huge. And when he got, like, excited, he would get massive. Like, his ears would go up, his shoulders would broaden out. He was big. He was like 95 pounds. Really big dog. Really, really big dog. I can only imagine what a Great Pyrenees, or what a Pyrenees is like. That sounds like it would be, honestly, a hazard to you and others on the roadway. Is what it sounds like. Everything is great. Family is good but busy. Wife and I are back at school, so it's been hectic, but everything is good. Bravo. What are you going back to school for? I'm glad to hear everything is going well for you, man. Oh, I just realized I can't pay for any of this shit. Thanks, TMO. Thanks. Sorry. Awkward. My bad. Oh, ha, hee, ha. I got to go do the job real fast. Let me get the envelope put away because I don't know if TMO is going to be open by the time I get back. Literally just remembered I'm broke. That's the whole reason why I came out here. I just wanted to get to TMO's first because sometimes he closes. It's like muscle memory for me. Okay, the envelope goes in. Yeah, you're fine, Uncle. Just, sleep it off. You're fine. You're fine. No big deal. All right, we're going to go do the job. And then we're going to come back. And we're going to pay. And buy some sugar and swing by Grandma's on the way back home because, again, I need as much money as I can possibly get. But for now, it's about making money because I can't do anything else until I get that done. By the way, HaLLoW, how is Nala doing? She's doing all right. I noticed her jaw chattering again yesterday. And that's the first time that she's done it since the operation. So I don't know how I feel about that. I'm just waiting for the biopsy results to come back. Is she still really playful? She's still really happy. She's still really pissed off that she can't use her gums to eat the dental chews that I got her. So, it's a mixed bag right now. But no, she's doing okay. She's doing all right. I'm really hoping that the jaw chattering thing is something that we can get to the bottom of once the biopsy results come back and the doctor has a treatment plan in mind for those growths that she has. And yeah, we can just take it from there. Am I doing this right? Oh god. Oh boy. Okay. Oh, okay. 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 Hey there! Use her gums? Did you pull out teeth? So she's on a soft food diet right now. She got 2 molars pulled. One of them had root absorption, which literally just like practically fell out when they got there. And then the other one was one that they needed to get out because of infection. Because they wanted to save the molar that was next to it. Okay, there's that. Parking brake off, I think. No, off. There we go. Back over the hedge. Me too, Steffi. Thanks for the well wishes. There we go. There we go. This is really close. I normally don't like putting the hose this close because then it's a pain in the ass to get out. But we'll deal with it for now. Wife is going to get a master's in teaching, and I work on my electronics, robotics, and aerospace engineering masters. It still blows my mind that you watch a dumbass like me. All these smart people in my chat hanging out with me. That's really fucking cool, Bravo. I wish you guys the best. I hope everything goes smooth. I hope you can get, a babysitter or a nanny on every occasion that you need them. I hope it's a good school year for the both of you. And I look forward to celebrating with you guys when your graduation day comes. All right, let's see here. Hydraulic pump and hand throttle. Okay, here we go. Mr. Barkles, cover your nose. You missed it by 1.61 kilometers. Yeah, I was a little bit off. I have to say, HaLLoW, if you have a hybrid of any percentage that has had bad teeth and you didn't notice in terms of she behaved regardless of pain, that is a hell of an accomplishment and you should be proud. Thank you, Aussie. Also, I fiddle around like I open her mouth regularly to check her molars. And she has never growled or given me problems ever. Never once. And I actually also, Aussie, got a DNA test for her that is currently en route to the place. I did it mainly for health reasons, but also because I'm curious about what her percentage is. I would really love to know. And you know what? While this is happening, I'll pull up a photo that I took of Nala not that long ago. Two of them, actually. Here. Here we go, chat. Here's Nala. I think everybody has seen her before, but yeah, she's beautiful. This one was before her surgery, and this one was after her surgery. Teeth picture? No, I don't have any teeth pictures. The vet showed me pictures of the operation that they took while the operation was underway. But I didn't get copies of them, and I didn't take photos of them. She actually also had a CT scan of her skull, and the vet said, if you have a 3D printer, you can actually 3D print a 1-to-1 model of her skull. And I was like, that's really fucking cool. And then the doctor said she has a really wolfy skull. I was like, oh really? No way. She's so beautiful. She's such a beautiful dog. She really is. So chat, I want you guys to look at Nala, okay? Here's another photo of Nala. I want you to look at Nala, okay? The reason why I was gone a few days ago, I believe it was on Friday, I said that there was some pressing matters that I had to attend to. An alert went out on Facebook about a found dog, and I was convinced that it was one of her litters. Look at the face of the found dog, and look at Nala's face. This is why I took Friday off, was because I was calling every one of the owners of the... I was calling all of the owners of the people who bought Nala's litter to find out if this was one of them. So that's why I took the day off. I had to make sure that it wasn't one of them. I only have one person left to contact. And they work at the sheriff's station, which was in conjunction with who found the animal. So I am assuming that it's not theirs, or maybe he doesn't work there anymore. One of the two. But yeah, two of the dogs went to law enforcement. One went to a cop, like LEO, and another one to a sheriff's deputy. So, HaLLoW, can we see Maya? Yeah, absolutely. Let me get a photo of her pulled up really fast. I'm wasting gas in my truck right now. I got to do this quickly. Barack Obama Lama Ding Dong, if you're out there lurking, I'm going to use you as my photo surrogate for the moment. Here we go. Okay, I'll show you guys a few more photos that I have. When pause doesn't mean pause. Yeah, I know, right? I love how she looks so much like a wolf outdoors than in the house. She's like, yeah, look at... Nala's behavior is also very wolfy. Like, she will hunt and stalk me in the backyard. She's such a fucking character. I love this dog so much. What breed is she? She's a wolf hybrid. She's an F2 wolf hybrid. Her grandparents were husky wolves. Okay, this is my... Here, let's do this. This is my phone background right now. Here's another one of Nala that went alongside this one, just on the same day. Here is Nala and Maya. This is pre-surgery. So this is Nala. This is her daughter, Maya. And then this is Nala and Maya next to one another. So, yeah. You have so many browser windows open. These are all the photos. I'm just opening up a new tab every time. Is Maya the same breed? Yeah, so Maya, Maya's father was a white shepherd. We lost him in October. His name was Jax. And Jax and Nala were inseparable. And then they had the litter. And yeah, so. Snubbing Mama HaLLoW on the phone wallpaper? No, not at all. My mom can have any photo that she wants. Any photo that she wants. Maya looks less wolf and more shepherd. Yeah, she definitely has a lot of her father's features. But the one thing that she got from Nala is the cowl, or whatever you want to call it, the drape, or the I can't remember what it's called, but she has a very wolfy coat. You can see it in her ears. Yeah, and that's why this photo right here, this looks like one of Maya's siblings. You guys can see why I wanted to take Friday off, to try and identify whether or not I was seeing one of the siblings. So there you go. That's my doggos. All right. Thank you, kind sir. Appreciate the money. Hello, Mr. Barkles. Hand throttle down. I gotta drink one of these so I don't die. And now we're gonna go to Tiamo. Love their creamy coats. Me too, Cheesy. They're very, very unique. Okay, let's go. I will let you know though, Aussie. I am very curious to see what her actual percentage is. Oh, did I? Okay, the hydraulic pump is off, and the hose, I think, is in the hole back there. I don't need the hose. It's fine. I don't need it. I don't need the hose. We'll just leave it back there. That's not a big problem. Put the hose away. We'll buy a new hose. Got a hose at home. It's okay. Oh, my God, Mr. Barkles. Lethal weapon. Got some money finally? Yeah, we got a couple bucks. We got a couple bucks out of it. All right. Parking brake on. Ignition off. Okay, let's go. Uncle, wake up. It's going to be storm and lightning out here. You get it? Is he going on a magic carpet ride? What the fuck was that? Hi, Tiamo. I'm ready to pay now. Thank you. Okay, we're going to go see Grandma. We're going to get her some milk and sugar. And now I am going to buy all of the sugar that you have because I need to make kill you. You're going to buy all the juice that you have. I'm going to buy all the chips that you have. And I'm going to buy the sausages. I'm done. How much money? $300. Not bad. All right. Thank you, Tiamo. Have a good one. Okay. The one in the back, that is mine. That one is Grandma's. And now the question is, how do I want to get to Grandma's? Do I want to take the dirt road? I think so. Actually, that's the only way I can get to her. So we're going to take the pavement down to the dirt road, and then I'll go from there. All right. Ignition! What if you run over Uncle's body? Well, I did that a little bit earlier, so we'll find out later. It wasn't on purpose. I swear it wasn't on purpose. My mom has two shepherds. My mom had two shepherds before I was born, and one was a mother and the other was a daughter. And the mom looked like a coyote hybrid. We never did find out if she was. Interesting, Sir Caro. I wouldn't put it past the possibility, you know. There's definitely a chance. I know some people that have... Actually, I don't know. I know some people that have theorized whether or not their dog was a hybrid with a coyote. But I don't actually know if that's A, possible. I think it is. Or anyone who had their animal genetically tested for that. So, I have a lab that's 9 years old. Very cool, 124. Labs are beautiful. Labs are... A lot of people like to make fun of labs for being a little bit, you know, kind of doofy. but labs are incredibly smart. It is. They're called koi dogs. Interesting. My dog is definitely a wolf. I own a corgi. Koi dogs are 100% a thing. We saw them all the time in Texas. Interesting. I didn't even know. I'm so like deep in the rabbit hole of wolf dogs that I never even sidestepped to see about coyotes. I wouldn't imagine that foxes are a potential hybrid either, right? Those ones are probably too genetically different, right? HaLLoW spending all of his money getting food, and now he doesn't have enough food to get money to get his phone turned back on. I need $120 to turn my phone back on. So I have just enough to do that and pay my power bill one more time. I have just enough, thankfully. But you kind of made me panic a little bit when I read that message, Mr. Korniak. I was a little bit worried. There was an air of truth to your statement. Okay, turn these guys off. Some foxes can interbreed. Interesting. Foxes are actually the most similar to dogs, but the genetics of foxes makes them skittish as hell. They're prey animals to most. They are prey animals to most animals their size. Interesting, Aussie. I've seen a video that I haven't watched, but I have watched, or I've seen the thumbnail for it many times recently. It is the world's first domesticated foxes. I've been very interested to watch that video. I don't know when I'll actually get around to doing it, but now I'm even more curious. I know that fennec foxes are a thing that some people keep as an exotic pet. But frankly, like, I don't think I'm ever going to step away from wolf dogs. There is something so remarkable about those animals. I mean, I think I've told you guys before that, like, if I become a multimillionaire, at a reasonable time in life when I'm not old and gray and like full of aches and pains, I want to start a wolf sanctuary, or at the more realistically, a wolf hybrid sanctuary. I think that would be a lovely thing to do. Too many people out there have decided that they wanted to, you know, they wanted to get a wolf hybrid when they work 9 to 5s, and it just doesn't work. You can't do that. You have to be in a very unique position to own a wolf dog. You have to dedicate your life to them, and you have to give them so much time and energy to get them anywhere close to, you know, the animals that you guys, or the animals that those people see that inspire them to get a wolf dog. That's kind of the crux of having a wolf ambassador or a hybrid ambassador, something that can be considered, you know, an animal that outreaches to raise, you know, a little bit of either awareness for the breed or for the species itself. If it's a fully blooded wolf, the amount of energy and dedication that is required to realize one of those animals, people just don't comprehend it. So there's an upside and a downside, and unfortunately the downside exists so much that you can open up a sanctuary and have so many of them. HaLLoW, if you do it, hire me. Honestly, spending time around wolves is probably where I'm gonna find most of my time as my life goes on. There's just something so special about that species that I believe that they're incredibly misunderstood. I find it interesting that a lot of people who hunt deer have problems with wolves. I feel like a lot of that animosity of anti-wolf behavior, not just, or anti-wolf sentiment, not just in my area, but in all areas, comes from the fact that, like, their competition, you know, like you have two sets of hunters that are having to go out and take care of deer populations, elk populations, whatever, to keep them from overpopulating. I don't know. It's very interesting. The overlap of the overlap of lifestyles that have anti-wolf sentiment, and how they kind of conflict because they're both very similar. People don't comprehend how much time and dedication is needed for domestic dogs. Yeah, Gremlin, and you're also right on the fact of just like any dog. It doesn't even have to be a hybrid or domesticating dogs over a period of time. Like, there's also an element of how much time you have to dedicate to just having a well-trained animal. One of my favorite streamers that I've been watching late at night, like she's a degen streamer that streams overnight. She streamed Minecraft with a friend. They did a co-op playthrough, and it was her friend's first time ever playing Minecraft. That was kind of when I really started to enjoy her content. But there was a moment that she had where her old dog peed on the floor, never blamed the dog, not for 1 second, didn't get mad, nothing. When that happens, that is one of the rarest things. People always go to blame their dogs when they do something like that, when it's always the human's fault. Always, without fail. Okay, this is Grandma's. So, like, I guess what my point is that I'm trying to make is that it's a very uncommon thing to find people that don't blame their dogs for things that are their own fault. All right, there's sausage. There's sugar. There's milk. Grandma! I brought you the things. I'm very short now. Those Wolfpack spawns near Beecher's Hope get me 50% of the time.
Ooh.
She sips coffee out of the saucer. Yup.
Good.
Yeah, you can see her pour the drink into the saucer before she drinks it. We always blame our dogs for barking at people that walk by our house with no dog. We're trying to teach them that you don't do that. I'm going to be rolling, especially when I'm trying to sleep in the morning, since I don't have to go to school because I'm done. She doesn't listen to me yell at her because she barks a lot. 1, 2, 4. I'm going to have a thought experiment with you right now, okay? I'm going to put on my dog trainer hat. Aussie, you critique me, all right? I'm going to be... You be my shadow for a minute. You tell me how I do. 1, 2, 4. When your dog sees an intruder or a stranger or something, and it starts barking, what is it making? It's making a loud noise, right? So I want you to ask yourself, what does the dog think when you make a loud noise as well at the same time? What does the dog think when you make a loud noise the same time that they're making a loud alert noise when a stranger walks by? It kind of feels like you're reinforcing it, doesn't it? Because all of a sudden, the owner, the alpha, the people who are in charge, I know what they think. Yeah. You reinforce the behavior, but because the dog doesn't understand English, it thinks that you're encouraging it because you're mirroring the behavior. If you really want to teach the dog to not bark when people walk by, you need to not give a shit when people walk by. And by not giving a shit, what I really mean is you need to not acknowledge it one bit. Not 1 ounce, not 1 atom of your being can acknowledge or be annoyed or anything. You just got to let it go. They will tire themselves out. And the best way that you can train them to do that is to make them as tired as possible by playing with them in the backyard. Throw the ball around for an hour, 2 hours straight. 2 hours straight. Make them tired, and I guarantee you, dude, if they are tired, the doorbell could ring repeatedly, and they will not care. They won't care one bit. Okay, I can see where you're coming from. I get it now. Yeah. Dog training is all about people training. It's all about perspective. And like, it's not that you're not smart. It's not that you don't understand things. It's that it's difficult for a human to put itself in the shoes of a dog, but it's impossible for a dog to put itself in the shoes of a human. It's our job as the humans and as the owners to take them through this world, guiding them and helping them, mirroring their psychology and their behavior the way that we want them to be. Because if we don't do that, then they're just going to mirror us. And if we get frustrated, or if we start making loud noises, they're just going to do the same thing too. It's tricky. It's very, very tricky. By the way, Colin, welcome in. Thank you for the follow. Brady, hello. How you doing tonight? Farmers have issues with wolves when they eat their livestock, but they fail to consider that they're just juicy steaks to the wolves, and wolves don't understand fences. Honestly, a better way to handle them is putting up a better fence and having some sort of monetary reimbursement program for lost livestock instead of killing the wolves for no good reason. Thank you, Fire Ferret. We hand out billions and billions in subsidies to people who want to go to fucking Mars when that has no tangible benefit to anybody here on planet Earth. Like, at the very least, you could have a fantasy about the world ending and us having a colony over on some other planet. But at the end of the day, that planet is going to depend on our goodwill to ship them supplies and keep them alive. I get the romanticization of the idea, but at the end of it, those are the places, like what you just said, having a monetary reimbursement program for lost livestock so that we can preserve all of the good things that are out there in the wild, so that we can keep the earth the way that it was meant to be, at least in certain pockets. You know? Can Grandma shut up? I'm trying to listen. I'm trying to talk over Grandma. If I sound loud, it's because of her, okay? If I'm speaking loudly, it's because of Grandma over here. Grandma's getting pissed at you for trying to talk over her. She's talking even louder than she normally does. Aussie, if you want to develop on anything that I said, please do. Aussie is the trained dog trainer here. Aussie went through the motions and did the things that I wanted to do at another part in my life, but I didn't go to school for it. I decided to start playing video games on the internet. And if you guys haven't heard that story before, it's that simple. Before I started playing video games on the internet, I had a three-way fork in the road in front of me. I could have kept pursuing music, I could have went hard into it, and I could have turned it into the full-time job, the soulless job, you know, that it was turning into. I could have went to Cleveland. Or maybe it's not Cleveland. It's somewhere in Ohio. There's a really prestigious dog training school. Or I could have started playing video games on the internet. And it was a shot in the dark. And I just decided, you know what? I do pretty well with shots in the dark. So I think I'm going to take the shot in the dark again. And here we are. Having a great evening, listening to fucking Grandma slurp caffeinated beverage out of a plate after I brought her sausage so we can go back home and fix my virtual car up. How do you get a lab to stop barking? That one's tricky, but I think the first thing that you have to do is you have to remove excess energy from the dog by tiring it out. You have to make the dog so tired that it just wants to sleep, and then put it in scenarios that it's normally going to misbehave in. $85 in the car keys! I forgot about the truck! Oh, this is a wonderful surprise. Big Shoe, that it also depends on the age of the animal as well. It also depends on the age of the animal. If the animal is barking around, and the circumstances of which they bark. Are they barking at somebody that walks by? Or are they barking at a stranger that comes over to your house? You know, little things like that. So, there's a lot of stuff, a lot of little things that go into it. So, when was there a truck? This is a mod, Colin. This is... where's it at? Where's it at? Here it is. The Tangerine FZ120 pickup. This is it right here. Your grandmother has a car that she never uses. Maybe she'll give it to you if you help her out. So I have a couple mods in the game. The dog is another one. Mr. Borkle's up here. This is the back side of Mr. Borkle's. And that's the front side. Since when can you get mods in the game? It's been a while, Brady. She also barks at bunnies and tries to chase them and tries to chase squirrels. So that's a prey drive thing, 124. And another thing that you would want to work on with that is, again, you got to remove the excess energy out of the dog. Otherwise, it's going to be anxious. It's like me telling you to drop your heart rate after you drink 5 cups of coffee. You just got to remove that energy from the system first and foremost, and then you can start working on other things. So when it comes to chasing a bunny, I personally believe that there are very few training opportunities for that. What you really have to do is work on your dog's recall, and you have to work on its attention to the owner. You have to get it. You have to get it to where the dog is listening to you for a command. It's looking at you for its next move, its next action, especially if it's a very drive-driven or a very job-driven dog, task-driven. That mindset can be overtaken by instinct. So, like, you have a squirrel race around across the yard, and the dog isn't performing a job or isn't looking at the owner for the next task to do, then the dog is going to get distracted and immediately go for that because that's the job that it wants to go do. What about getting a dog to stop licking? Just pull your hand away. Say no. No. Just like that. No. Just a very forceful no, and an energy that says I don't want that. I don't want you to do that. Like, turn away from the dog, you know? The trick with dogs who were bred to bark and guard, I normally recommend to my clients to thank and reward their dog for barking. They've done their job letting you know about the thing. Reward the dog and tell them they did a good job, and then reward them in the house or in a specific spot on in the house, like the couch. That is another good way to do it. Yeah, you're right, Aussie. So, like, you're talking about rewarding them and saying, job well done. You don't need to do that job anymore. Like, good job. You did it. And you don't have to do it anymore. Is that kind of the approach that you're taking? That's a very interesting approach. That's kind of the way that my mom would do it with Jax. Jax would bark when somebody walked past the house. And my mom would come out and say, good job. And then she would go back in the kitchen. And then Jax would go back to the window and laser eye the person or the dog or the animal, the bird or the squirrel or the cat or whatever. But he wouldn't bark anymore. He was done barking. He knew he did his job. It's a very good way to handle a dog that has been trained and taught to bark. I didn't even consider that. This is why Aussie knows what they're talking about. They went to school. I know things. Aussie knows almost everything. You have any pictures of Dax? I don't right now, Sir Caro. I don't right now. But yeah, maybe someday I'll show him. It still makes me a little bit sad, but it's okay. I think of all the good times. I think of all the good times. Will HaLLoW die from thirst? No. Oh my God, maybe. Okay. I'm sorry. No need to apologize. Don't apologize, Sir Carl. It's okay. It's okay. It's a-okay. Don't you worry about it. Your avatar is looking drunk. Yeah, I'm a little bit tipsy. The only photo that I have of him is the last photo. And I want other photos. I don't want that photo. Because when I look at that photo now, I kind of kick myself in the ass and say, you should have seen that he didn't look well. So that's part of the reason why I don't show that photo anymore. Because it makes me feel bad. I have tons of photos of him being a goofball and being happy. Don't look at that. No, it's okay. It's okay. Oh my God, I'm sliding all over the damn place. It's not the alcohol, I swear. No truck car from Grandma? Noah, we're going to walk back here and pick it up. I could tow it, but that's a really quick way to get stuck on the railroad tracks. That's GG if I try to do that. I am donezo. Aussie. I am curious. Where did you get formally trained when it comes to dog training? The only school that I ever looked into was the one in Ohio, and I can't remember the name of it, but you probably know what one I'm talking about. It's been like 10 years since I looked it up. It's like Dog Training Institute or something like that. I can't fucking remember. But I'm curious where you got your formal education, because if the day comes where Twitch turns into a hellscape, my YouTube ain't doing shit. So, oh God. So I always want to have something in my back pocket. And dog training has been in my back pocket for a decade now. It's way more stable than the van. It is. It is. Your dog's named Daisy too? Is your dog named Daisy, Sir Caro? I don't think we've ever talked about your dog's name before. What kind of dog is it again? You gotta remind me. Oregon Police Academy offers classes that you can pay for? That's fucking badass, Aussie. I never would have guessed that. That's really cool. Honestly, that would probably look better on a resume than going to a formal school like what I was talking about. I got a dog named Scooby. Nice, Colin. What kind of dog is it? Yeah, I think where I'm at right now is I'm very curious about that animal that was found. That looks like one of Nala's long-lost pups. I don't want to confuse the pack at all. But those eyes and that stature looks very, very hybrid-y. And I know that if that dog goes to the wrong home, and it is a hybrid, it's going to go for a spiral of, you know, not so bueno interactions. So I don't even know what I'm thinking. I just have that dog on my mind right now. And maybe doing some training or something. Maybe going to meet it at the shelter. I'm very focused on Nala and Maya right now, though, and their health. That's critical to me, is that they're doing good. Like, nothing comes before them. So, but it's just, I don't know. It's been in the back of my mind a little bit. With how long I've been doing this for, streaming video games on Twitch. I don't really make very big efforts to, like, grow my stream. I just kind of hang out and vibe and do my thing. And so sometimes it makes me a little bit worried that someday may come where I slip, like, you know, support-wise, viewership-wise, and I sort of like a mom and pop shop that just goes under, you know. I hope that never happens. I really enjoy doing what I do, and I hope I get to do it for as long as I'm able to, as long as my voice works and as long as I enjoy video games. But dog training has been in the back of my mind, and now I see that animal as an opportunity to train another animal. I don't know. I've always, like I said, I've always kept dog training in my back pocket for like a, in case of emergency break glass sort of profession. All right, we're gonna park it over here. There we go. All right, chat, we did it. We done did it. I also did my own study for, you're okay, Aussie, don't worry about it. I did my own study for the Certified Professional Dog Trainer Knowledge Test. They certified me and my certification can be found online. Gotcha, Aussie. Okay, cool. Okay. Okay. Let me see here. Posted a reply for Daisy's breed. I like that your community is consistent and smallish. Honestly, Circaro, if I had it if I had it perfect, I would grow the community to 200 people and no more than that. An average of between 200 to 225, something like that. I would love to keep chat at a reasonable speed. I'd probably turn on slow mode, but I wouldn't want any more than that. I do sometimes wonder if I'm harming my future outlook by not thoroughly attempting to grow the stream, you know, and taking concerted steps, calculated business-oriented steps to grow the stream. So yeah. Let me see here. She's an Australian Labradoodle, which is a King Spaniel, Labrador, and a Poodle. Interesting, Circaro. Very cool. I've had Daisy trained to the point where she doesn't need a leash to walk her. One time at the kids' school, the principal asked how much I trusted Daisy. I pulled her collar off over her head. She just sat there loving life. She's always surrounded by kids when I take her to the school. That's awesome, Chaos. Good for you. That's wonderful. I could do that with Nala when she was younger, but I haven't done that with her in a long time. So I'm not 100% confident that I could do it. If I needed to do it, though, my mindset and my energy would be locked in, and I would be fine. But if I didn't need to do it, I think I might not be able to trust her off lead. Maya never got off lead training. She was always around Potter and her brother, and after he died, her personality changed a lot. Like for the better in some ways, but also more anxious in other ways. And so I never took that final step to get her trained off lead. And at the end of the day, like, not every dog is going to be a rock star and do absolutely everything. You have to, it's no different than individuals. Like, we all have our strengths and we all have our weaknesses, and it's critical that those are respected and you know, acknowledged, so that you don't end up in a scenario where you're doing something that is going to set the dog up for failure. Nobody wants the dog to fail, especially the dog. You know, the dog doesn't want to feel bad or scolded. You know, that's not the way that you teach. So, yeah, Colin, you're kind of spamming, man. You also got like a brand new account, so I think I'm gonna hit you with a timeout. You can read the rules when you come back in. Okay. Let me see here. I've been told I need to wrestle Mark now. I gotta go. Go, Aussie, go win. Go win. Thank you for all the tips, man. I appreciate it. My current dog is a New Zealand heading. Very cool. Noah, I've never heard of a New Zealand heading. I'm Googling it right now. Oh, that's adorable. It looks like a border collie. It looks like a it looks like a more floppy ear version of a border collie. Like the tips kind of fall over. They droop down. That's a really cool dog. Yeah, very border collie-like. I would imagine that it has the same sort of energetic tendency, right? Pat West, thank you for the hydration.
Water.
Cheers. By the way, Dr. Garrett, I never got your hydration or posture check. I'm refunding them. Thank you, Pat West. Cheers. And there goes the end of my tea. Oh, boy. I have a Springer Doodle, and her ears are super floppy. That's adorable. I had a Cocker Spaniel for the longest time when I was a kid. His name was Buddy. He was a great dog. He was the dog that I smuggled across the border, allegedly. Didn't hear that from me. Steffi, coming in with a dad joke. All right, I think I can oblige. I believe that we are on the final page of the dad joke book that I have right now. So let's round it out. Let's wrap it up. And I'll grab the other dad joke book that I have, which I've already collected from my bookshelf. I did that before stream today because I knew I was going to run out of the other one.
Hello.
Riley, 106.
Wanted to remind you you're great and we appreciate your friendship. HaLLoW in chat. Much love to all.
Riley, thank you for the 106. Riley, I feel like I have not said hi to you yet tonight. I know I've seen you in chat more than a few times, but I don't know if I've actually said hi. Thank you for the bits. Thank you for the kind words. I really appreciate you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I hope you and Reed are doing wonderful this evening. Hope you've been enjoying the broadcast. Named him Walker because he has tons of energy. Been lurking more than talking tonight. Nice, Riley. How's the new PC? Is it working good? I hope so. All right, let's do the dad jokes. Here we go. Springers and Cockers were the same breed until about 150 years ago. Cockers were basically Springer runs, and they were used to hunt woodcocks and other smaller birds. Interesting reference. I didn't know that. Mine was a little puppy when we first got him, and I got him in Mexico. He was incredibly sick. Took him to the doctor. Doctor said if you waited 8 more hours, he'd be dead. We got him the formula that he needed. He turned into this most energetic damn dog ever. The most fun, happy, tail wagging dog. You know how they go. And then when we got to the border and we were crossing the border to come back up. This was, by the way, back in like, oh shit, like 1999, I think, 1998. It was a long fucking time ago. We got to the border at Mexico, and we were my mom and dad and I were driving the motorhome across, and I was in the back in the bed, and I had like 4 layers of sheets on top of me, and I remember my dad just saying, "Just go ahead and put Buddy under the sheets between your legs, and don't let him move. Don't tell anyone that we have him." I was like, "Dad, what do you mean? Why won't they let him through?" And they were like, "Because they just won't let him through." And I was like, "All right, I got you, man. I got you. I'm locked in. I'm ready to do this. Fucking ready. And if I get busted, I won't narc." Under the bed? No, I was on the bed under the sheets. When the Border Patrol agent came through the motorhome because we got pulled over for secondary inspection, they didn't have dogs or anything. They just wanted to walk through the place. So they stepped in and they walked around and they looked around. And I remember waving at him, and he waved back. And then right when he turned around to look in the bathroom, that's when Buddy started wagging his tail. It was perfect timing. It's incredible to me how, like, if that had happened 3 seconds earlier, my entire friendship with Buddy would not have existed. Timing is everything, chat. All right, here we go. What do you call a janitor who's always smoking pot? High maintenance. I had an out-of-body experience last week. I was beside myself. My therapist hates that I stand in the corner of the waiting room blowing air at everyone. It's annoying, they say, but I'm a big fan. One more, the last dad joke of the book. Here we go. The final dad joke of this lovely book that I've been reading out of for the better part of 3 weeks. Why does Snoop Dogg always have to carry an umbrella? Faux drizzle. There's your dad jokes, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you enjoy. All courtesy of Steffi and the Channel Points Redemption System. Brian, shut up. That was funny. That was funny. Brian, thank you for the 109. Thank you, thank you, thank you, my friend. I appreciate it. What's up, Gavin, Ryan? How you doing? Welcome in tonight. Holy shit, that's my maintenance lady at work. You should tell her that joke, fella. She'll get a kick out of it. And depending on how hard she laughs, will inversely tell you how high she is. I'm no expert, but I think that's how it works. Okay. I think I'm done. No other refrigerated items that need to be put away. Take care of my meters. And we'll go from there. You grab some sausage. Get rid of the rest of my thirst. I shouldn't have drank all that coffee. I'm going to be up all night now. All right. Hit this. I got to go down and pay my phone bill as well. I gotta pay the phone bill right away. And then we'll try to get some jobs overnight, I think. This house looks like my cabin, I'm not gonna lie. Really cabin. It does have a very big cabin feel, doesn't it? All right. That should be good. Oh, wait, hang on. Good. Okay. Done. And now it's just fatigue and bills that I have to worry about. So let's go take care of those real fast. And then, I don't know. What if you pee on your sponge? It won't do anything. The sponge is just like it's an unattributed object, I think is the correct term in the game. It's from the mod that expands the shop out, so it's basically like a purposeless prop. Should test that theory. God damn it, chat. Oh wait, what am I doing? I gotta go over here. Part of me wants to chop wood. I kind of want to bring the work light down with me and chop some wood tonight, because I'm going to be up overnight anyway. Okay, phone company. Got it. All right, let's go. My tooth pain is gone now. Fine all day at work, but as soon as I got off, started laundry, that's when it hit. Coffee Rocket, did you take Advil? Or did it just go away on its own? Corrupted game save file from a pee-soaked sponge. After dropping shit in a parking lot and having my save file almost corrupt, it would not surprise me if that happened, Brian. Not in the least. By the way, I need to disable the lights on here. Turn them off. Here we go. Okay. Fire Ferret, 100 biddies.
Did you know there was a luxury item shortage in ancient Greece?
Really?
Those were Spartan times.
Thank you, Fire Ferret. Yeah, Advil, Coffee Rocket. It might honestly be a swelling that's putting pressure on your nerve. Sometimes that happens with abscessed teeth. A lot of people get them. I don't know if you've had one before or not, but yeah. If I were you, I'd find my way down to the dentist. And found Anbesol. Is that the tooth numbing stuff? Is that the tooth numbing stuff? My sister had that. A lot of people get that, unfortunately. It's a cavity that just stays hidden and it like calcifies over. It gets infected on the pulp and then the pressure builds up and it pushes down on the nerve. It's the most incredible pain that you could ever imagine. Yeah. The only people who have had an abscess tooth before know how painful it can be. Yes. Well, Coffee Rocket, I hope you can get it figured out, man. Then again, she's had every tooth problem in the book. Yeah, some people just have bad enamel, Noah. I had a cap that went bad a long time ago, and that's when I experienced that kind of tooth pain. It was like right when Nala got pregnant, right before we had the puppies. I think it was like a week before. I ended up going to the doctor to have the cap removed and the root pulled. It was not fun. I delivered the pups with not a dry socket, but like my mouth was still healing over. So unfortunately, I have a few bad teeth. You're not alone, man. America is not known for having very good dental health. It's unfortunately like somewhere between having fake, chiclets looking veneers, and not having the money to go to a dentist. You're not alone. You're not alone. Probably just as painful as a broken wisdom tooth. Yeah, Donut, probably. Broken wisdom tooth is, I mean, there are two different kinds of pain. One of them is a pressure that's building up within the tooth itself and pushing down on the nerve, and like that's where the pain comes from. And then the other one is probably like a broken tooth with an exposed nerve that keeps getting touched, or has like an infection around it or something like that. So, yeah, there definitely is some similarity to the pain coming from a nerve side of things. And both of them require dental care to get them rectified. So the filling was touching a nerve and it will get better after a while. I'm so glad the pain is gone. Good. I'm glad to hear it, Steffi. That doesn't sound fun at all. That doesn't sound fun at all. Getting a cavity filled and having the filling touch the nerve. I would have told him to redo it. It's bad. I feel pretty sorry for her. She has a bridge now and more cavities. That's unfortunate, Noah. All right, so chat, I am going to chop wood for a little while. Primarily because I don't have anything else going on for the evening. And I drank so much coffee at Grandma. Wait a minute. It's splitting because there was another log there, right? It's not. Okay, all right, I was going to say, I was really looking forward to the fact that like wait, hold on. I actually wonder now if I pull forward just a little bit, I wonder if I can get it to auto split. A little bit of hand throttle, my bad. Come on. It just like barely anything. That might even be too far. Ooh. Just a little bit back. Oh, wait. Okay. That is probably too much. That might be it right there. Okay. Parking brake on. A little bit more. I don't even know if this is going to work, but I'm just trying. That's too much. Maybe, maybe not. Probably too much. Yeah, too much. All right, it's okay. It was worth a try. I could probably reposition it if I use the mod. Which I might, I don't know, I might do. I'm very curious now. Okay, let's try that. Oh, what did I do? Oh, shit. Oh, no. Okay. Oh, fuck. Okay. I don't. Oh, no. Okay. I think I'm okay. I think I'm fine. I think. Oh, man. That happened before, but I did it with the trailer. So a little bit of an improvement. All right. Before I completely break the game, I think I'm going to stop while I'm ahead. Before I totally duplicate more things than I need to. Also, let me get this work light over here. A little bit more viewing area. I had half the shell of one of my wisdom teeth broken. Never knew the inside of a tooth was so smushy and terribly sensitive. Oh, yeah. It's your whole entire, like, nerve center for the tooth, Donut. Like, yeah. Now, imagine a pressure cooker around that. That's basically what an abscess is. It's where all the pressure builds up inside the tooth. Where whatever entrance the infection had has been sealed off by the inflammation itself. And then it can't exit, so it just builds up pressure over time. It's terrible. Terrible, terrible pain. What up, Happy Quacks? We're having a fun night. I took 2 hours to change a tire. Talking about bad teeth. It's a fun night. It's a good night. How you doing, Happy Quacks? All right, that'll have to do for now. I kept swatting at my face thinking there's flies in my house. Gavin, sorry. Yeah, I might be having a little bit of a mosquito problem at the moment. I don't think I have any bug spray back at the house either. I have, no, mosquito spray. I have bug spray, but I don't know if it behaves the same as the other. Also, I am closing this because I'm thinking it's actually keeping the logs on my trailer. Or on my log. There we go. Nice. Nice. More. More. Success. Yeah. That's okay. We got far enough. Probably just do it like that. There we go. Okay. My fatigue is getting a little bit higher. I think it might be okay for me to go to bed now. It's not incredibly high, but it is incredibly late at night. Normally nighttime is when the sun is still out. So if it's actually dark, then, you know, it's really, really late. I've never had a cavity, but my wife's teeth are shit. I bought her 6 implants already, which my dental insurance doesn't cover. Damn, riffers. I mean, like I said, some people it's just enamel. It's just genetics. I would also submit that it's our diet. It's the things that go in our food, the texture of our food. Like, don't get me wrong, dental hygiene goes a long way, but that, like, that's not gonna fix it for everybody. Some people are just genetically disposed to have weaker enamel and lesser defenses to processed foods or chemicals or dyes, sugar, refined sugar, blah, blah, blah. Need to try the object mover mod on the cut wood to see if you can ricochet it off the ceiling. Oh, I probably could, Fire Ferret. I wish I could look straight up in this game. It's at an angle. It's like, I don't know, it's 5 degrees off of straight up. I would love to shoot something straight up and see. She eats none of that seriously? Does she eat spicy food? I've always wondered if peppers or capsaicin or something like that could affect the enamel. Because it is anything acidic, in theory, should dissolve enamel, right? Over time. Here we go. I'm thinking I'm military and have good insurance here in Canada. Everyone thinks our healthcare is great because we have universal. Trust me, it sucks. Really, Gavin? Well, if you want to trade, believe me, man, there's always worse. There's always worse. No, bland or culture doesn't even have spice. Wait, what? Are you serious, Riffers? I thought it was the opposite. I'm an uncultured American, though. I have no idea what the hell I'm talking about. The most culture that I have in my town is a local coffee shop. It's got some art on the walls. And the coffee's $10. Grass is always greener. Indeed, Brian. Always. Always, always. All right. My fatigue is pretty high. I think I'm happy with that, chat. Let's take our flashlight back up. And I think we're going to go to bed. I've got more than enough. My friends eat tons of pretty bad stuff. Yeah, there's a lot of people that do. When I was in high school, I used to eat McDonald's every day. And granted, it tasted a lot different than it does nowadays. Like, something in their recipe has changed significantly. I used to talk about how I never got fast food. Well, I want to say like 2 months ago or 3 months ago, something like that. I got McDonald's really late at night because I was hungry. There was nothing really in the house that I wanted to warm up. So I was like, you know what? Fuck it. I'm going to Uber Eats a little bit of McDonald's. It's late at night. This is the perfect excuse to have fast food and see what it's like. I've never regretted something so much in my life before. It was hell. It tasted like hell. It felt like hell. My nightmares were hell. Everything was terrible. Everything. Something has significantly changed. But yeah, just, I don't know. Some people eat, some people have really poor diets. I got away with it in high school. Because I was in high school and my metabolism was the speed of a Ferrari. Now it's like the speed of an Audi. Still pretty fast, but definitely not what it used to be. I hardly ever get fast food, maybe once or twice a month. Every now and again, I get a Frosty from Wendy's at night. That is my new guilty pleasure. I enjoy myself a Frosty from time to time. But yeah, as far as fast food is concerned, for the longest time, I think it was like 15 years I didn't have fast food for. And like I had a Wendy's burger a while back. It tastes pretty good. Pretty much how I remember it. But there's something about McDonald's. It's almost like I'm eating styrofoam now. It's like I can feel these tiny little ball-shaped things in the patty. I don't know how to describe it. But it's no bueno. Doesn't feel good. I got In-N-Out the other day and got a shake. It was so good. I haven't had it in months. Nice, Caro. Does Wawa count as fast food? What's Wawa? Usually salt, maybe some fresh garlic, lots of bread and dairy. She grew up in a hermit nation, so very imported goods. Very few imported goods, like chewing gum was a special treat. Interesting, riffers. Yeah, I had it backwards. I had it totally backwards. I also agree about genetics, and my genetics must be very good because I know my teeth should not be as okay as they are for someone who very rarely brushes them or hasn't visited a dentist in at least 5 years. Gremlin, that'll catch up with you. Make sure you're brushing them at the very least. You can get away with not seeing a dentist if you know you have strong enamel. But if you're not brushing them, that'll catch up with you. Not just in the form of like a problem with your teeth, but like heart disease. There are many other things that are linked to poor dental hygiene. So I know I'm trying to be Uncle HaLLoW like I always am, but seriously, don't let that shit catch up with you. Because if it doesn't manifest itself in your mouth bones, then it's going to manifest itself in other places that's not so friendly. Wawa is a convenience store on the East Coast with a deli that makes sandwiches like Subway. I mean, if they fresh cut their cold cuts, I wouldn't say that they're fast food. There was a period in time where people thought that Subway was healthy. I mean, compared to other stuff, yeah. I love me some Subway. I never got into Subway. Every time I ate at Subway or Jimmy John's, I always got sick. I was a Quiznos fan. I fucking loved Quiznos. Oh my God. I could eat at Quiznos all the time. I could eat at Quiznos all the damn time. Okay. What am I doing? First, I want to eat some food. And then I need to take care of this. And now we're headed back to see if we can finish up the goddamn chassis on the Satsuma. This is taking so much longer than I thought it would. I was hoping to at least have the engine built on the hoist today, but I barely am getting done with the chassis. And I blame this fucking tire right here. This goddamn thing right here. Mainly the half shaft. That was the biggest problem that I had. Speaking of the half shaft, we're going to go ahead and install the other one right now. Okay, jack is lowered. All the way under. And here we go. I love Wawa. They have good food. Never even heard of it before, K Firefighter. I'm on the wrong coast to try it. Maybe some days. No, they're 13s. They're 13s. All right, here we go. I think I just need to take the wheel off and loosen this first bolt here. Okay. You're done. And then I need a 14 for you. And then it's this guy right here. Yeah, there we go. Beautiful. Okay. There's this. And then I have the ones that are on the gearbox, but I'm not going to worry about that right now, obviously, because the engine isn't on. So we're going to get the wheel back on. Go back to 13s. And we are secured. Nice. Okay, good. I do it on a regular basis, my teeth start to hurt. Maybe you're brushing too hard, Coffee Rocket. Have you thought about getting something like a Sonicare where you don't actually have to like apply pressure? It's just the ultrasonic vibrations, or the whatever the fuck it's called. It's like the vibration of the toothbrush itself that gets the job done. That was smooth. I'm impressed. Thank you. No pictures. Thank you. Thank you. Autographs $20. Thank you. Okay, what is next? I need to take the jack down. Okay. And then we're going to bring it back here. And okay, I guess that'll have to do. We're going to start with the back right over here. A little bit more. I think that's acceptable. I could do one more, though. That as high as it goes? That's as high as it goes. Okay, that's what we're working with then. Just wait for the wheel to fall off. Why would you say that? That's not going to happen. Why? All right. There's this guy. Let me get this put away before I start fucking everything up. Here we go. As rage-inducing as this game is, it actually is a lot of fun to play. I do enjoy it. If I didn't enjoy it, I wouldn't be playing it. I like the fact that it challenges me to learn things that I don't normally understand. Yeah. I don't know. I like learning stuff. Okay, let's see here. Back to the Wikipedia. We got to take it off backwards. So the drum brakes are next, and I'm assuming that's a 14. If I could get both of these done and the radiator, I'll be ecstatic. Is it 14? Yes. Okay, you're loose. And you're off. It won't let me just take the coil spring off, so we'll just have to do that in a minute here. The shock absorber is a 1x12 and 2x6 on top of the trail arms. The 12 is somewhere down here, I'm guessing. Or maybe it's all up at the top. Top of the trail arms. There it is. Okay, so that's the 1x12. And then the two number 6s, maybe those are the ones that are down on the bottom. Okay. 1. Oh, it's going to be on the... There we go. Okay, and 2. Okay. I'm nervous about this one. Oh, that happened! Where did it go? Okay, there it is. It's fine. Okay. I need this, Rally Shock Absorber, and Rally Coil Spray. Okay, I need one of each. They're not side dependent. Here we go. Okay, and then that guy comes off. And then we're going to do this. And we're going to do this. Good. And then the 6s are down here on the bottom. Good. Who's that? Where are you, Mr. Man? There you are. Okay, and then we need a 12. Wonderful. All right, this side is done. I'm going to put you back on here and grab the 14. And wait, what? Why is it all already? Hold on, hang on, wait a minute. Is that what happened on the front? It was already tight. It was already bolted down when I put it on. Did you guys see that? Did you see that? Is that what happened to it on the front? I genuinely don't, like, I think you guys might remember me insisting, like, no, I know that bolt is loose because I didn't tighten it. I didn't check because I didn't tighten it, but now I'm starting to wonder if it actually just went on and was tight from the beginning. My game is fucking weird sometimes. 13. Okay, here we go. It's like the light being on in my car. Like, where I have to turn it on and then off again in order for it to go off. Because it just stays on in the off position when I connect the battery. I don't know. Okay, that one is done. Wait, no, not that. Tilde. There we go. All right, let me grab this guy. Bring him back over here. Sakaro, thank you for the hydration.
Water.
I regret to inform you, I think I'm out of tea right now. I am. Oh, I have a little sip left. Thank you. Okay, now I'm out. Now it's all gone. I got these cool mason jar things with handles on them because I kept finding that, like, I would crack open a can of Liquid Death iced tea and I would get through, like, 3/4 of it. And then there was a little bit left over. So, to fix that, I got cups that will hold the entire amount of the tea so that then I just pour it all out and I drink until it's gone. I have one of those. I got them at Walmart. Yeah, these ones I got off of Amazon. They have the little bamboo lid, kind of like the glass can does. Love my jar with handles. Yeah, this is really cool. I like it. Okay, I can let this back down. There we go. And we're going to bring it on the other side. Also, it's Sunday. That means my grandma is heading to church and or dead. Godspeed, Grandma. You can do it. I believe in you. I use it in the summer for my iced coffee. I want to get more. Yeah, I got 4 of them. I use one in the morning for my iced coffee, and then I use one in the evening for my iced tea while I'm playing games. Okay, that will do. You grab this guy, move it over. See if I can do this one totally on my own. With the knowledge that I gained from the previous one. Also, where did I put that coil spring? Did I bring that back there somewhere? I think I did. Don't see it anywhere out here. All right, here we go. First I need 14s. No, 13s for the big wheel. There we go. Yes, it is Sunday, Mom. Technically, it's Monday. We didn't get to watch The Last of Us last night. George went to bed pretty early and was sound asleep when we got done. So I'm actually rewatching The Pit with my mom. We watched episode 1, and tonight we're gonna watch The Last of Us. Let me get the 14 out. Take this guy off. Set this aside. And now I need a 12. Which is going to be located up at the top. And I need 6s. Which are located down here at the bottom. And then you can pop out. And you can pop out. And then we have our new upgraded rally coil spring. And our new upgraded rally shock absorber. Hell yeah. Okay, these are the 6s. Secure these on the bottom. Spring is still under the car. Oh, yeah, you guys are right. Okay, thank you. Thank you, thank you. Okay, 12. That's up here. And then let me check this really fast. Put you on. Yeah, this bolt is already screwed in. Look at this. It's not going in. It only goes out. I wonder why. I don't remember doing that on the front. Like, I don't remember tightening that bolt down. Maybe I did. I don't know. Okay, that is done. And then the wheel. And for that, we need a 13. And since it's the last one for posterity, we'll actually tighten it properly. There we go. Beautiful. Done. And done. The new shock system has been installed on the Satsuma, and it only took me 3 hours. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. How'd you like episode 1 of The Pit? I really enjoyed it until I fell asleep. I like it more on the second watch through. On the first one, I was playing Schedule 1 and watching it at the same time, and I missed out on some subtle exposition. I love the pacing of the show. They do a very good job at giving you a lot of information in a very steady, controlled, but equally hectic manner, which is meant to mimic, I think, the emergency medicine industry. There's many aspects that I like about it. But yeah, I liked it a lot more on my second watch through. I already enjoyed it on the first one. I think it got better on the second one. Due to rising costs and ambulance bills for fall victims, Life Alert has changed their motto from "Help, I've fallen and I can't get up" to "Help, I can't afford to get back up." God damn it. Okay. This looks good. Let me close the boot. And get the spoiler back on. Okay. Now the radiator. The tricky one. I kind of want to take the radiator off and then take the hoses off after I take the radiator off, put the hoses on the new radiator, and then put the radiator in. I think that's the better way to do it. So let me look through the wiki really fast. Let me find this radiator in here. The radiator. Here it is. Okay, it's a 4x7. It also needs to be filled up. I know what you're thinking. Shut up, chat. Okay, so it's 4 of them, and I believe it's just these guys right here. 1, 2, and then over here, 3, and 4. Yeah, that's the last time that I do something stupid in this game for content. So I ruined the whole damn save file. Wait, what? I can't remove it. Huh? Oh, no, not that. Oh, shit. Yeah, I can't remove it. I think I might need to... take the hoses off. Okay. Okay, so let me get the flathead really fast then. I thought that there were 3 hoses. But I only see 1 long one right here. And 1 short one right here. I don't see the 3rd hose. There we go. Okay, that's all of it. Oh, shit. Chat, it won't come off. Banana bread. Does anybody have any help? By chance? What size was it? The 7? Let me try these bolts again. You're loose. You're loose. Yeah, you're loose. Doc said I need to watch Severance. Severance is a fantastic show. Doc and I watched Severance all the way through. Yeah, they're all done. Other side? Yeah, they're all done. All of them. There's still radiator fluid in it. I'm surprised that that's there considering the fact that the hoses are just doing their thing. Remove the radiator fan? I think that's part of it. I'm pretty sure that the fan is just like part of the thing. Loosen the clamp at the other end of the hoses. Remove the hose. Oh, Rebel John, you're totally right. There is a clamp on the other end. Yeah, no. Oh, man. Good call. I would have been here for a long time trying to figure that one out. Yeah, you're absolutely right. Both of these sides need to be... Yeah, now I have the option. Bingo. Thank you, Rebel John. Thank you, thank you. Well, that kind of sucks because I wanted to put the hose on the new radiators. Okay, the big one is the bottom one. The little one is the top one. But that also begs the question, where's radiator hose 2? I don't even know what the hell happened to that guy. I know there's supposed to be another one. All right, here we go. Got it? Radiator done. And now the racing radiator goes in. Nice. Got even cooler fans. Cooler cooling fans. Okay, you're on. Probably also going to be the same socket size and amount, I would hope. That's 1 and 2. And then 3 and 4. There we go. Okay. Yeah, I really don't know where radiator hose 1 is. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. Oh, I got it. Okay. All right. I got it. As long as it's not missing, I'm fine. I think it was the long end that went on the bottom. This might be kind of awkward to work with. Oh, boy. Maybe like this. I see it right there. That's it right there. Maybe I can't put it on just yet. Maybe that's why. Let me try the top one. Where's that? Here it is. Oh, no. I can definitely put it on right now. Okay. Let me tighten this guy down then. At least on this side. And then we need to figure out the bottom one, which, again, I think it's this one that goes on here. With how easy it was to put the other one on. Oh, there we go. I just needed it rotated a little bit. Okay, yeah. And then you get tightened. Nice. All right, sweet. Thank you again, Rebel John. I would have been here for a long time trying to figure that shit out. Not bad. Not bad at all. I'm not going to put the radiator fluid in there just yet because I think if I did that now, then it would just all leak out and I would have a big old problem. But I got to say, chat, listen, I know that I am nowhere near where I thought I was going to be, but I didn't fuck up that badly. And that is what's most important in this game. That's what's most important in this game. I don't even think that there's any other parts that need to go on the car, on the chassis, except for the gauges. I think everything else is stuff, excuse me, is stuff that goes in the engine itself. Oh, great. Perfect timing. So yeah, I think all of the other things are things that go in the engine itself. Like, for example, the racing flywheel, or the twin carburetors, or shit, what else? Actually, that's it. I'm looking up at the list right now. It's the racing flywheel with the twin carbs, and then it's the rally shock system and the roll cage. That's all the stuff that's allowed for the inspection. Nothing else is allowed for inspection. So the next stream, next Monday, if I don't take a week off to play Far Cry, it's the engine. That's what we're moving on to. That's all that's left. Putting the engine together, getting it on the hoist, and dropping it back into the Satsuma, and filling the fluids up. After that, I think I need to take it to Fleetari to have him tune it. HaLLoW, did you buy the intercooler that goes with the racing radiator? What is it, Fire Ferret? I don't even know what that is. Is that this thing right here? What is the intercooler? I only have this guy right here. There's NOS. There's whatever the hell this monstrosity is. That's it. Yeah. There's the headers. There's the muffler system. Intercooler is for turbo. So intercooler is for this. Is that what it is? What's up, Zen? How you doing? Is this the turbo? Oh, you bastard! There's no turbo in the game. There's no turbo in the game. Wasn't there like a little sticker that the developer gave one time that allowed us to put a turbo? I already did it. I forgot. I forgot. I already did it. I forgot. I totally forgot about that. All right, ladies and gentlemen. You know what? That's actually a really good potential screenshot right there for a thumbnail. It's like the turbo right there. Yeah, that might work. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I'm gonna go save the damn game. I got some television I gotta go watch. I got The Last of Us coming up. It's also raining, so I don't want to get struck by lightning. I had a lot of fun. I really, really, really enjoyed tonight a lot. Had a lot of great conversation. And I just always fucking love streaming for you guys. I love My Summer Car, too, because everybody comes out for My Summer Car. The crux of being a variety streamer and being so fucking ADD sometimes is that, like, I don't know what I'm going to play all the time. I just kind of go where the wind carries me and, you know, where my whimsy pulls me to. But My Summer Car is the one thing I think that every one of us aligns on. Everybody wants to watch me play it. I want to play it. At the same time, I don't. But I do. I do want to play it. I really like this game a lot. And we're getting close. We're getting really, really, really close to being done with this, with the Satsuma, moving on to the rally race. And then I can murder that one guy, make it look like an accident, steal his girlfriend, get married, ride off into the sunset in my Satsuma. We're literally right at the very end. Literally right at the very end. And by literally right at the very end, I think I might beat it by October. I think. That's my tentative timeline. October 2026. That's my tentative timeline. For real though, chat. I had a lot of fun tonight. I really enjoyed the stream as I always do, and I hope that you guys did too. I will be back tomorrow with Telltale. It is Tuesday. That means it's time for another episode of Telltale's The Walking Dead. And if memory serves, I believe it's the season 2 finale. And you know what that means? I'm taking a very short break after the end of season 2 before we go into season 3 and then season 4 when I start recording. So if you guys want to see it live, then that will be happening tomorrow night. If you have not caught up on Telltale's The Walking Dead, over my days off, I have a lot of content creation stuff that I'm going to be focusing on. I've been doing IRL things. I've been focusing on the dogs. I feel like there's a lot of things I have neglected, in addition to neglecting neglecting the Heavenly Bodies episode. By the way, Army, if you're still out there lurking, thank you for reminding me about that. I actually feel like shit. I gotta send an apology to EXO for taking so long to review that episode. So, seriously, guys, I had a lot of fun tonight. I really, really did. I hope you guys enjoyed it too. And I'm looking forward to tomorrow. But until then, friends, hey, before I forget, I have designed the new merch logo. There's still a few things that I have to work out with it, but I'm very happy with how it turned out. I did it myself. I used assets and stuff that I found online, and I think it turned out really fucking good. I don't know when I'm going to release it. I want to make a full drop of it, and I want to, I want to do my thing like I normally do, and make it really nice. But that's on the way. Oh boy, yeah, fella, ask D-Clay about it. He's seen it. Seriously though, chat, thank you for everything. No sneak peeks, not yet. Not yet. No sneak peeks yet. Today was the day that I saved the file out of Illustrator. And I showed it to friends and mods. And I got their approval, and they liked it, and they liked kind of the direction that I was going with it. Some of them gave some suggestions that improved the product, and so now I just need to make the drop. I need to put stuff together. Assets. Yeah, thank you, Sahil. Thank you. Dude, Sahil, I'm sending it to you right now. Do you want to see it? Sahil, before I leave, I'm going to send it to you. Do you want to tease chat and tell them what it looks like? You want to tease them? Yes. All right, here we go. I'm sending you mock-ups with, you'll see, like, their experiments and whatnot. I'm sending you everything that I got. And I am really fucking happy with how this stuff turned out. There's so much more that I want to do, but that is the basic gist of it. I need to make a different layout of it. So that it's not in that layout, it's a different layout, which I think you can imagine what I'm saying. Like, if you look at the layout that it is and rotate, I think you can imagine, like, how I want to do it. But that's it. That's it right there. You know what? Actually, chat, do you guys want to see one item? Do you guys want to see one item? I will say this right now. This one item is something that I've actually owned for a couple years now. I have owned this item for it was my 5-year anniversary item. I made it for myself. I only ordered one of them, and over the years I've worn it around the house, and I've enjoyed it, and my family has complimented me on it, and I decided, you know what? I want this sweater to be available to everybody, but it won't release until this whole drop comes out. You like the hoodie? Hell yeah, Sahil. Which one do you like? Do you like the full design or do you like the simple design? Some people said that they liked the simple design. Other people said that they didn't like the simple design because it was too simplistic, because it was too little. I was kind of going for like a Carhartt vibe on it, but I really like it a lot. So anyway, like I was saying, while Sahil answers me, this is a product that I made for myself. Like I said, to celebrate my 5-year anniversary. For me, it was just my own thing. But down the road, I decided that I wanted to make it available to everybody. If you guys remember, I did have a 5-year heart logo. Simple. It reminds me of like a Minecraft heart or something. Hell yeah, Sahil. All right. Hell yeah. Okay, sweet. That makes me happy. So yeah, like I said, I made this on my own. This is the only product that I will reveal before it launches. This is not sublimation. This is not dye. This is an actual knitted sweater. And I have been wearing mine, like I said, for the last 2 years. And it's wonderful. So it's I don't know if it's what you guys are expecting. In person, it looks incredible. Here it is. This is the new sweater that's going to be coming out a little bit later on this year. Probably sometime over the summer so that you guys can get it and have it ready for the fall. I also have several other designs that I'm going to be working with and several other garments that I'm going to be designing in the same knit style. Like I said, it's probably not what you were expecting. It is a unique one-off product that I made for myself a long time ago. What I did was, instead of having the normal heart, I have my 5-year heart on it. So it's got the ghost, and then it has the 5 with the heart inside of the 5. But this one is obviously not the 5-year edition, because that merch is not for sale anymore. This is the updated, normal emote version. So is the image monochrome, or is that the actual color? That's the actual color, Sehil. I will send you an IRL photo of my sweater when I get off stream.
Like Sid is biased. That said,
God
it looks
damn
good
it.
black for chef.
Thanks, Fire Ferret. I appreciate the 100 biddies, man. Thank you so much for that. I have a lot of wonderful stuff that is on the way. I think you guys are going to be very, very excited for it. And as a matter of fact, do I have... No, I do not. Okay, so I can't sneak preview anything else. I don't have that image on my desktop right now. I just have the blanks of the vectors and the, what's it called? The DTG or whatever files that I use to make the merchandise. So I don't have it. My brain isn't computing that it's not a black and white image. Yeah, Sahil, I will send you an actual photo of the sweater, like on a colored background, so you can see, what it looks like IRL. I will tell you guys this right now. It looks more washed out in the photo. It doesn't represent real life. I love the one that I have IRL. So, you said you have that sweater already, right? My question is, does it come in men's size? Oh, fuck off, Spence. God damn it. God damn it. You're good, Spence. God damn it. Chat, I had a lot of fun. Thank you for the compliments. I put a lot of work into this merchandise. I think you guys are really, really going to like it when it does finally come out a little bit later on this year. I'm going to work very, very hard on this upcoming drop. So with that being said, if there's anything in the merch store that you guys want right now, a lot of the designs are probably going to be retired to the sands of time, except for things that are going into a clearance bin, which everybody will be allowed to choose from for winner choice giveaways, or just having some cheap merchandise for last year's designs, etc. By last year, I mean like 3 years ago. It's been a while since I released the merch. Regardless, I'm very, very happy with how it turned out, and I look forward to revealing it to you guys on stream. But that's going to be later on this summertime. For now, we're going to focus on the here and now, and that means I'm getting the hell out of here. I'm going to go watch The Last of Us with my family. Then I'm going to hang out with Brain Gap and work on a super fun surprise that we're working on for a little bit later on this week, if not next week. And then I'll work on the Heavenly Bodies video tomorrow early in the morning, so that way you guys can watch it as soon as possible. Thank you so very much for hanging out this fine evening. Thank you for the bits, the follows, the subs, the resubs, all the love. You guys are the fucking best. I love streaming for you every night, and I look forward to the next one. But until then, ladies and gentlemen, please enjoy the rest of your day, evening, noon, night, whatever the hell it is, wherever the hell you are. And I will see you guys again.